haunt us in the dark, igniting a fleeting spark. Dreams are lost within the fight, restless souls in endless light. Together we won't lose if we know the rules. There's no rest for the wicked and the pain they've inflicted. One day we will see a true victory. There's no rest for the wicked. Vigilant we shall be. This cause damaging pain, trapped inside bitter rage. To fight them we must be strong. We are in this for the long haul. Together we won't lose if we know the rules. There's no rest for the wicked and the pain they've inflicted. One day we will see.
Hello, everybody. It's Retro Nerd Girl, and today we are going to be looking at this incredible movie for this watch party, Willow 1988, guys. Woo! Yes. It's going to be so much fun, and thank you for joining me today. I have with me a guest to help me along the way here. I have two guests. Of course, Lorena Creel, you guys all know, and she is actually going to be coming a little bit later. But right now, I have a person that's new to the channel. Let's see if he's ready. Are you ready to come on? All right. So new guy on the channel, but you guys have seen him in the chat. It is
Ah.
Koj.
Oh, thank you for that pro wrestling intro. This is my debut. I like it. Made it to the promotion.
I know we discussed some possible music intro for you,
Hey.
but
I only want you to make it if that comes.
okay. But yes, can you just tell everybody a little bit about your channel on YouTube, what you got going on the channel? I've been on there a couple of times.
Yes, and I'm so blessed to have you there. And when you come back, it's always great. Yeah, my channel is a variety channel focusing mostly on geek content, which is movies, video games. I have a podcast series which is my opinions, where I talk about anything and everything under the sun. Sometimes, a little too heavy or emotional or just fun, entertaining. I do watch parties, which is my favorite thing. I do movies and series, which is what you've been a part of for like 5, I think now. And I do tokusatsu series, where we focus on the Japanese sci-fi action genre. That's Godzilla, Super Sentai, Kamen Rider. They're superheroes, everything that's sci-fi and action.
Yeah.
And the Bat Channel are there with me as co-hosts for all those episodes as well. So if any of that sounds great, come on by, and I'm always doing new stuff, and I do art streams as well. And yeah, that's what I do. Thank you.
A full-on creative. My goodness, it's really great to have you on. And you mentioned the Bat Channel. We know the Bat Channel around here. They stop by every once in a while to say hello, Super Bro Corey and the Bat Channel. And so we love those guys. And I hope to get them back on here, because I haven't fully gone into my Godzilla era yet. I did watch was it 1954 movie, or I'm not sure, the 1950s version.
The first one, huh?
Japanese one. That was
Yes.
so good.
So
Very
good.
serious movie,
Mhm.
compelling. And I didn't quite get to watch the American version of it, which
It's okay.
I'm glad that they don't do that anymore, but I
Mhm.
still want to see it for posterity reasons. I mean,
Oh,
it's
of course.
one of the reasons why a lot of people in America love those movies, but definitely want to get into my Godzilla era as well. But right now, we're going to go full-fledged into Willow. Now, before we talk about Willow, I want to say hello to everybody in the chat right now. We've got DJ Knight always hyping us up in the beginning here. Thank you so much, DJ Knight. I love you so much. You're just a gem. I want to give you those flowers. And Sergeant Giratana, very, very cool
Hey.
person. Great to see you. Hang in there and keep working on your channel. It's really good. He's got a nice channel that he's working on. And we got Keith E with the donuts for the party. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
So great to see you, Keith E, my moderator numero uno and general of the retro armies. Says, hang in there. She is probably running around with duct tape right now, which is which is true. Well, that's me with most of the streams. I wait for it all day long. I'm excited, and then at the last minute, it's like, wait a minute, I forgot everything.
Oh yeah, I'm way worse at that.
Yeah, it's just one of those things about being live. And V Zach is here. Great to see you. Says I love Willow. Yes, me too. We grew up with it. I mean, it's wonderful. Sergeant Giratana is saying hi to you, Koj. Oh my goodness.
Hey, what's up?
And now we finally see the name, the person behind the name that's in the chats a lot. And Bonzo Kilborn is in the house. So good to see you. Says hail retro nerd girl. And the spectacular beauty of our age. Wow.
No,
Whoa.
no debate there.
Oh wow.
I agree 100%.
Thank you so very much. That is such a wonderful and like incredible compliment. So I shall treasure it. Thank you. You make me blush. And let's see. And and Keith has uses Siri, so sometimes Siri will mess things up. So I think.
Oh, I was like, who's EJ? All my J's are showing up. The OJ, the CJ.
Yeah. No, it's Siri making not quite getting it right. But
It's all right.
we love we still love Siri for doing some some of the work there. And Bonzo Kilborn says R.I.P. Matt Mardigan. And for those of you who don't know this movie, don't know what we're talking about, Val Kilmer played Matt Mardigan in this movie, and he unfortunately passed away recently. I believe he was 65.
Wow.
And which is
young.
way too young,
Yeah.
for him to pass on. But he was suffering from some diseases, and life was really, really tough for him. But we thought he was gonna last for another like 20 years or so. But unfortunately, just taken too early. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited for this, because we can enjoy something that he was in. And this wonderful role, you can see how lively he is in this movie. And Charles Radcliffe is here. Says, what's up, everybody? So good to see you, Charles. Oh my goodness. And so I think we're all set with the introductions of everybody. Let's talk about your first experience watching this movie for the first time. Just your basic impression, and your first impression and your lasting impression.
The first impression and lasting impression hasn't changed at all. This film is really important. 1988 was a huge change in my life. A lot of tragedy in the family.
Oh.
We moved from Northern California to Southern California, so my world was new, but also turned upside down without getting too heavy into it. So when my mother took me and my sisters, or just me, I can't remember, I was so in my head, to the theaters. I saw this in theaters for the first time. It mesmerized me. And when it came out on VHS, we rented it. Eventually they had to buy it because apparently that's all I binge watched as a kid all that year. That was like my favorite movie. And even like a month ago, I was at a cousin's get together, and he's like, wait, when you were little, what was that movie you kept watching over and over again? I was like, what year? It's like late 80s. I was like, oh, Willow. He's like, Willow, I hate that movie. You watched it all the time on repeat. But I loved Willow. It had everything because he felt like a more limber, quicker Conan. Mad Mardigan. He was my favorite character,
Oh,
and
really?
the 80s He-Man was like the big thing. So having one of the villains with the skeleton mask and a sword, and then Mad Mardigan with a sword,
Yes.
is kind of like Loki. Oh, is that like Skeletor and He-Man fighting? And we had dragons, we had trolls, we had
Mhm.
magic, a lot of warriors. It was gritty, but also it had characters that brought the comedy by being funny in situations. It never made fun of itself. So it's still like serious. They
Mhm.
just characters with a lot of sass or crass or attitude, and they it just encapsulated everything I loved about Star Wars in a fresh fantasy swords and magic type of way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like my Return of Jedi Star Wars, but fantasy folklore style instead of sci-fi fantasy, because George Lucas produced and put together, and Ron Howard as a director. I love his work. I like where he comes from with how he sees people and stories and heroes' journeys. It just has everything really that I
Yes.
because I do like fantasy more than sci-fi sometimes, or
Oh, really?
yeah, it bounces back and forth. But I would lean more towards fantasies most of the time, and this just hit it on the nose.
Yeah. I mean, I love them both. I love it when you can get a
Yeah, it's like
sci-fi
for me.
fantasy. That's even better.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like,
that's like everything I like.
yeah, that's gold. And this was definitely, strictly fantasy set in a world called a netherworld. And I will go into some backstory and
Mm,
stuff that maybe other people don't know about this story. But for me, I'll just say, of course, saw it in the theaters. My mom and I couldn't wait to see this movie in the theaters because at that time, the George Lucas's name was like gold. You just
mhm.
knew like, okay, we're gonna get this incredible fantasy. And of course, the trailer really sold it at that time.
Yeah.
I think they were better at making trailers. No offense to anybody who makes trailers, but they just had a knack for it in the
Mhm.
80s. Just know how to gut punch you into like, oh, we got to go see this. And they just were masters of the sale of movies,
Yeah,
which is
because
like, it
even
was
back
just a
then
talent.
yeah, back then, even the trailers had more narrations. That's something you miss nowadays. Nowadays,
Yeah.
it's more sound effects driven. Like back then, you would have someone who's like, "In a world
Yeah, so
where this
it's
is
in
all,"
a row.
So it was like telling a story in itself. Nowadays, it's more like flash, shock, something funny, da da
Yeah.
da. Like
Explosion,
yeah, like I can't
uh,
die. What?
yeah,
Oh, we gotta get out of here. Gung, gung, gung. So it's a lot
yeah,
of like noise
yeah, it's
and story.
pretty, yeah, or either they end up accidentally just telling you the whole story to pack in the most action in
Yeah.
there, like, "Oh, wow, that's actually not serving your story well if I can tell you what the whole movie is gonna be about by just looking at the trailer." The trailer should give you a little intrigue into what is going to happen and also, give you a little taste of the action, but not
Mm.
tell you, like, who's gonna die or anything like that, or who's gonna where what building is gonna blow up. You're like, "Okay, well, don't go into that building," or don't like, it's just too
Yeah.
much. But here, one thing I have to say that when we went into the movie to see this, like, the audience was also cheering along with us.
Mm.
Like, so it was a very active audience when we saw it, and then at home, it was just, so beautiful. The music by James Horner just
Mhm.
sweeps you up into this movie and takes you away to this other world. And it was just so magical. It had all of the tropes of Star Wars, but changed it in a way that
Mm.
is like actual. I mean, we've got a princess, we've got a Han Solo kind of character in
Oh,
Mardigan,
Warrior Princess at that too.
a warrior princess, so she even exceeded well, she's kinda like a Princess Leia. It falls for the
Mhm.
Han Solo character. We got, the Emperor type character in the Evil Queen, and then we've got
Mhm.
the masked
Darth Vader.
henchman, Darth Vader and General Kale.
Mhm.
And we've got Willow Offgood, the
Luke
central
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, they didn't
And
put
then the 2
the
brownies for, like, R2-D2 and C-3PO essentially for the comic relief.
exactly.
And they're
So
smaller.
it's like the same framing, but a beautifully different landscape and a different story altogether. I mean, if
Mm.
anybody says, "Oh, this is just a Star Wars ripoff," I'm like, no, it is
No.
specifically a different storytelling completely. They're going through totally different situations, but it gives you this whole idea that it takes, in order for you to get to the end of the story, you need to have friends along the way to help you out.
Mhm.
So everybody participates. Everybody is helping to win this war. Not just one person with all the magical power or all the brains or all the skill. We've got everyone pitching in, and together they make an incredible team to defeat the bad guy. So like I said, my mom and I, we looked at each other and we were like, "Oh my god, this is so good." And you could hear us even after the seeing it for the first time in the theater, quoting lines from the movie. So once it was available on VHS, we had to be there. We had to get it. And it was one of those things where we're like, okay, on a Saturday, we just sit down, pop some popcorn and watch this movie. And
Oh.
just, every time our favorite lines came up, we would say the quotes. Every time, Willow or one of the characters did something funny, we laughed. It's just a wonderful movie full of a flavor of feelings
Mhm.
going through the whole thing. So there are light-hearted moments. There's some moments that are really serious and dark, very dark, like
Mhm.
the beginning with that nursemaid is very, very dark. And then kind of matures into something, right? By the end, you've got this incredible happy ending. And when you've worked all week and you're struggling, you're getting maybe bullied in school, and you see this movie and you see like the little guy gets to win at the end. It's just
Mhm.
mwah.
Not just that, but he's going through a personal identity validation crisis because he
Yes.
cannot really have any self-worth until he works for the greatest master, and then people respect him, and then in the village, and then because his dream wasn't being a farmer, is to be a
Yes.
sorcerer.
Yes.
So he, Matt Mardigan, everyone goes through this wonderful character arc of testing themselves, challenging
So
themselves,
great.
and growing from it for the better. And we
Yeah.
see how brave he is when so many obstacles come in. And
Uh,
also the have you ever heard of the story Journey to the West? It's old Chinese folklore adventure. It's an old fairy tale where different characters come together and they go on a journey. And just like you said, how this movie comes together, it's like one of the first to do that kind of formula
oh,
or setup that a lot
okay.
of things have been inspired by. And it's like a known fairy tale, like any Sleeping Beauty or whatever.
Mhm. Okay.
And there's been many series, movie adaptations about it. Even the director of Kung Fu Hustle, he did a version of Journey to the West. And uh just with but it's a little bit more over the top because it's folklore, like Greek mythology, like crazy
Mhm,
stuff.
mhm, mhm.
But this movie captures that classic of everyone coming together, kind of like how Lord of the Rings did. Where in
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, they came together
Lord of
to
the Rings.
destroy the ring to save
Yeah.
the world. It's kind of flipped here, where the evil queen is trying to destroy a kid to control the world.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like they flipped it, and they have this come banding together, this caravan of courage, so to speak, going on this adventure. It's just wonderful. It's like it's not. I see the Star Wars grab, but I see the
Mhm. Yes.
inspirations from other things too to
Lord,
create its
I
own
definitely
thing.
feel the Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings, especially, um,
I feel it
the
set the tone for these type of movies going forward
I think
because
so too.
we got Kevin Costner's Prince of Thieves, and we got other Swords and Shields movie that kind of had this grit going forwards. Even Lord of
Mhm.
the Rings, it looks like Willow, but only in the 2000s. So
Yeah. Yeah, very
It
nice.
really is a game
Yeah,
changer. I
yeah,
love
it
it.
was, and I wouldn't be surprised if, I'm not taking. I mean, the books and the lore from Lord of the Rings is already enough to fill your imagination. It's just
Oh,
wonderfully
beautifully.
written. But I think also, and then there was also the earlier works by Ralph Bakshi,
Mm,
and
my guy.
the animation movie. But
Mm,
also, I think this movie too definitely could have been a lot of the inspiration because of the wide vistas that you see. They're
yeah.
just gorgeous. And so it's really a unique movie in the 80s, and it just has this incredible fantasy lore that hopefully I'll explain some of the backstory to this, because actually technically in this story that we're going to watch today, it takes place in the middle of the story.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a prequel, and of course there's this movie, and then of course there's a little bit more. As let's see, somebody mentioned,
I didn't see the Disney one, Disney series.
yeah, there was somebody mentioned it, but there was a sequel series which didn't do very well. And there probably are a lot of reasons. Yeah, Charles Radcliffe says, "I love Willow, the series now." Yeah, a
I
lot of
couldn't
people
touch
did
that. My
not.
heart's been broken too many times.
Yeah, I did not
I
watch
wasn't
it, but
ready. I wasn't ready.
uh, yeah, I didn't watch it, and it was for one reason, was that
Ooh.
the advertisements for it really told you what you needed to know, and that was that Willow was not going to be the central character in this. And so it was like it was more like another one of these movies that was like, okay, get rid of the old and let's bring in the new. This was supposed to be Willow's adventure. The series was called Willow, but
Yeah, yeah.
everybody else like hijacked it. And so I was like, who are these
Uh,
characters? Who's this? Oh,
then
that's
name it Sparrow or something, not Willow, or whoever they replaced him with.
yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you can't do that because nobody would definitely not watch, because you'd actually be selling people on what it actually is. So that's why people decide to use IP in order to like bring these
Yeah, I don't
interesting.
being like being tricked into something that I thought.
Yes, yes,
It's like,
yes.
hey, can I have that steak? Here you go. Here's some fish. What?
Yes. And the beautiful thing about the movie is that it does center squarely around Willow, which I
Yes.
absolutely adore. Now, one
Him
thing
and
I
the
was
queen,
oh,
evil
yeah.
queen. They're the
Yeah,
two key characters.
um, I just wanted to go through it just really quickly, so just some basics. So if you don't know, this movie was directed by Ron Howard and produced by Nigel Wool, and, of course, executive produced by George Lucas. He actually came up with the idea back in, well, for sure, he had an idea for a movie called Munchkins based on the Munchkins in Oz, which I thought was that. I still want to see that movie, okay? Or somebody still give me that.
That would be
Uh,
fantastic.
I want a movie. I mean, what a great way to employ a lot of people, a lot of individuals of a shorter stature to do this.
Hmm.
And get them employed, and also have, we're talking about diversity here, right?
That's
So
what the series should have been.
yes, or something to that effect. So
Yeah.
I thought, that was what was kinda missing, whatever. I still wanna see the Munchkins movie,
No,
okay?
I
Somebody do it.
agree.
Somebody do it.
We got Wicked and everything. There's no excuse not to. And I'm a big fan of pro wrestling and the whole scene. There is
Yeah.
a genre called micro wrestling, which is all the little
Oh,
persons
really?
wrestling, and they're fantastic. They're talented,
Oh.
they're charming, they're entertaining, they're great actors. It's like
Oh.
we need more platforms to shine. So a Munchkin movie would be great.
Oh, that would
A
be so awesome.
proper Willow prequel or sequel with just the Elwins, or as the
Oh,
racist
Nelwyn's,
word is,
yeah.
the
The
Pecs. Uh, you can make that
Nelwyn's,
movie.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Mhm.
Elwins.
Yeah. Now, let's see. It was written by. Okay, so he also he changed the idea of the story when he met um, when he met Warwick Davis, who at the age
Mm.
he was at the age of 11, and so he was really impressed by him.
Oh
And so,
wow.
yeah, when of course he played one of the Ewoks in,
He played
uh,
Wicket.
yeah, Wicket in 1983's Star Wars movie,
And he
The Return of the
reprised
Jedi.
Wicket for the 90s Ewoks movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Yeah, I
played it
didn't watch
again
any of
too.
those. Oh, okay.
Those are guilty pleasures. They're pretty good. I
There
think they
goes.
take place before Return Jedi because it's younger Wicket, and you
Okay.
actually see his family that you
Okay.
recognize in Return Jedi also.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really, really good. They're guilty pleasures. They're family friendly. The second one is a little dark in some areas,
Okay.
but it's surprising because even the creatures in that they used in the Mandalorian, so it's
Oh,
super canon. It's
okay.
fantastic. You would like it.
Oh, okay. I will have to take a look. I have to put
They're on Disney
that on.
Plus, I think. So
Oh,
no one
okay,
has to
yes.
look far.
And by the way, this movie's on Disney Plus as well, and you can get on Prime, which Keith E has mentioned. If
Yeah, I have
you
it on Prime and Fandango at home, and I have
okay,
it on Blu-ray also. Yeah, it's
yeah.
definitely
And so let's see. Once they met, then changed the idea for the story to revolve around him as a character, or around Warwick Davis as a possible star.
Whoa. Who was it
And
going to be around before, you think?
no, he just wrote a story, but
Oh, I see. I see what you mean.
meeting Warwick changed the
Yeah.
story to like, oh, let's change it into this fantasy, epic, with magic and all that. And so he rewrote it, and he also rewrote it with who wrote the screenplay by Bob Dolman. And of course, we talked about Val Kilmer being in it. Warwick Davis playing the main character Willow, which is amazing that this story centers around Willow, and who is the unlikely hero, which you would say. And then we have Joanne Whalley playing Sorsha, the princess warrior, which was very, very. We're talking 1988, very empowering
Yeah, let's go. Because
character.
when was Red Sonja?
I believe it was
That was
maybe the same
84, 83, 85. No, it's 85. Red Sonja was
85,
85. So
85.
you're coming off of
Um,
that one too, because Sorsha has red hair. She's kind of, and she actually looks more like Red Sonja actually because she has curly
oh,
hair
I
from
mean,
the
yeah,
comics.
well,
So
they could have
I like
gone
that
that
too.
way. Now we also have Bill Barty playing the wizard, or the main sorcerer in the movie, and then we have this incredible performance by Jean Marsh, who played the sort of the Emperor Palpatine version, and
She was so fantastic. Her rage, her she even had some like attitude and some little
oh,
comedy coming out, you know? She's like a
oh
little
yeah.
sassy.
Oh yeah, like
She's
I said, my
fantastic.
mom and I, we just love that character. And Bath Morta has an incredible backstory too that I wanted to share with you guys as we're watching this.
Ooh.
And then so we have all of these really cool act performances in here. So I just wanted to highlight that before we got started, in case anybody just wanted to. So let's get it going. I have one thing that I wanted to do. Let me see if yes, there's one thing I wanted to do. It's across the room, guys. So I have to go get it. Give me a moment to go get it. And in the meantime, I
I'll
don't
do
know if
some
you,
dancing. I don't know what to
yeah,
do.
do some. Can you break dance for us?
Yeah. Whoa! Leg is going in the air. Imagine that. Backflip. There you go. Ah, ooh,
Oh
that
man,
was a lot.
it's all right. I don't want to miss anything you have to say. So, just it will take me like a second to go grab this one thing. But if you want to, just tell us your opinion on Willow as a character, like his character in the movie. Like, what did you feel when you about his character? Okay.
At first, I didn't like him because he's so cranky and mean, but we see
Will
why.
Willow?
Yeah, but he grew on me because it was around the time when he was going up to the oh my gosh, what do I call him? The wizard of the whole Elwyn group. But anyways, he takes an apprentice every year, and that's a big deal. So he's focused on that. But before, when he was like, "Oh, I don't want to take care of the baby," it's like, "How do you not want to take care of a baby?" So he grew on me really quick, actually. But at first, I didn't like him because he was cranky. But you see why he's now me. Personally, I would like to make money or a living doing my art, but I have a day job. So I relate with Willow as I get older that and many of us can too. We have our dreams that we want to do, but we gotta pay the bills. We gotta make a living first. So we gotta do
Oh
what
yeah,
isn't our calling.
yeah,
And then he has to go on this adventure that is taking him away from his family. His life could be on the line, and he just wants to be a sorcerer. He doesn't want to do this at all. But the compelling part is that little baby is the future queen. That's why I don't think she's a princess, but I don't know. But she sees the good in him, and then she kind of speaks to his humanity, his empathy, which is kind of lacking because he is a little bit selfish because he is stressed out. He's not doing his dreams. I get it,
yeah,
but while he's going on this journey, he actually is getting away from his home comfort zone, his family. That's really, really hard to do. You don't know if something's going to happen to you and you won't see him again.
yeah,
And while he's on this journey, he does get to fulfill his dream where he learns about magic and he
yeah,
becomes a sorcerer later on the way back. So
yeah,
he actually fulfills his dream by being very courageous. He didn't believe in himself because the wizard caught that when he talked to him about the answer of which finger has the
mhm,
power to control the world. And then uh as we see him go on this quest, he's even standing up for himself against the Burgle cut. And he even parts ways with him, makes big decisions, makes grown-up decisions, even to send Migosh home. And by the end, when he's banging that drum, he's like, "Courage, Willow." And he stands up to a sorceress who's far more experienced and powerful and dangerous.
yes.
And we really see his growth in one
Hmm.
movie, and it's just
Oh, it's
fantastic. You just cheer
beautiful.
for him. Maybe we could
What?
find that Willow in all of us, you know?
Yes, yes,
It's
and
really wonderful.
in every day, like just like I do love the fact that he makes that change. We get to see it in the span of 2 hours. Like it's like
Mm,
it's not just we didn't just go into this action movie and this but we didn't get into the plot. It starts the plot starts in the beginning actually.
mm-hmm.
So it's not like just plot driven, it's also character driven. And that's what I think is also a balance that writers have to really make sure that their plots don't take over the movie or the story, that also characters get to like develop along the way. Those are the most
Mm-hmm.
beautiful ones. I think it's a little bit harder when you're dealing with like a character that's always themselves.
Mm.
Like James Bond, Indiana Jones. Those guys are always supposed to be
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say hi to Fannie Willis Booty.
What up,
How
Fatty
are
Willis Booty?
you? How are you? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I wanted to show you this.
Ooh.
Let me
I
to go
was I
on.
was trying to see where I had a Willow something that's really cool. I'm gonna look. Oh, that is it.
VHS tape. Okay, this is the old school stuff.
Wow. Oh, that back
Yeah.
takes me back.
Oh, let's get it here.
Oh, wow. It's not even rewound.
Yeah. So I need to rewind it, I suppose.
Oh,
Yes, guys, I still have the original.
oh,
Another one I found the other
that's the
day.
second release of it too.
I found this one too.
Ooh. Precious. So precious.
I know. I'm finding all these VHS tapes, and I'm like, you need to get yourself a VHS player
Let
that
me
can
step.
like.
Yeah, I still have my VHS DVD combo. That's good because you could record VHS on DVD and
Ooh,
then rip that digitally if you need.
that's what
It's a
I need.
process though, but
That's what I need. All right, so guys, we're gonna get started with this watch parties, and let's see. Like I said, we are gonna have another guest coming soon, and we're waiting for her as well. But we can start the countdown, and she'll catch up.
I have a
Let's see.
question. When you play yours, does it
Yeah.
say? Does it have a screen that says contains tobacco depictions?
No, where are you watching?
Uh, this is from Amazon and uh the digital copy on Amazon and Vudu. I don't know if it's I'm not gonna get in trouble, but this is just what I see here. If you want to share screen that. So I got that one, and then it's audio if you get in trouble. Then that goes away. And then I'll press pause because it's like 6 minutes, and then you get the Metro Goldwyn.
Oh, okay.
So
So what I would
I don't know if
say,
that's the same for everybody. Maybe start at the
no,
beginning of Metro
yeah.
Goldwyn or
So here's what I suggest everybody doing. Okay, so while I am going to have the hype video playing for it's like about 45 seconds or whatever, but get your tape started. Try to figure out where that that lion logo
like the
begins.
blackout before that line
Yeah,
logo.
yeah, yeah. So
Cool.
wherever
That's what I'm
that
doing.
is, just a few seconds before where you have it's completely black,
Boom.
that's where you want to start the video. I know that Keith E said that his had a little commercial on it. And so like if you have a commercial on it, just like let that sucker play and then stop it. If you're watching on Disney Plus, I know that some people have the ones with the commercial. Also, let the commercial. I'll give you that time to do that. And the hype during the hype video, we can get our snacks and things and get all of that ready. Um, and let's see what else I need to see. Oh, Gate of Marvel is here. Hello. This is hey, hi Retro, hey gang, missed Howard. Um, Howard? No way missing this one too. Oh, are you talking about Howard the Duck? That wasn't a watch party. That was just
Movie
a talk.
breakdown. What do you call
Yeah, a
movie
movie
talk?
talk that I did with Koji, where we just discussed the movie. We didn't watch it, but you're definitely that will come in due time. We'll be definitely watching Howard the Duck.
Your channel or mine or both?
Who knows? But
Who
yeah,
knows? Who knows?
I kind of have everything planned for this year, but we'll
Mm.
see. We'll see what happens. And let's see what else. All right, so let's get this started. The way it works for anybody who is new here, you have your copy. I have my copy. Koj has his copy, and everyone in the chat has their copy. And we're going to watch our copies together. We're going to use a timer to at least start at the correct starting point. From there, I'm going to have a visualizer that will help us kind of follow the movie together. So if you are, let's say your version starts at a different time, or you have a commercial, well, the visualizer will help you to catch up to where we are, or if you have buffering like I do sometimes. Buffering is so not fun at all.
That's why I
All right.
love hard copy.
Yes, and so we're oh lordy, Miss Claudie, I do not have this is what I forgot. I kept
Yeah,
saying
it
I'm
was something.
forgetting something,
What
and
was
that's
it?
my video file. So bear with me for a second, guys, as I find this the video file, and
Yeah.
hopefully it won't take a long time for me to Let's see. Let's find it. Ugh.
Well, you're in orbit, so it makes sense all the technical stuff you have to do because you gotta stay in orbit. You gotta watch the oxygen levels, make sure
I
everything's
know.
right.
I got a lot of things going on. All right.
You do, so it's all understandable.
All right. So I'm gonna grab this. Let me see. And let's stop it. Go back to the beginning and remove. Okay. So my video is set up. And so let's get the hype video going, guys, so we can grab our snacks and last minute things.
How long is the hype video?
It's only 45 seconds or something. Let's see how many seconds is it. Oh, actually, it's a minute and 54 seconds. So that gives you some time to get up and go get some very important snacks. All right, here we go, guys. The hype video. We're about to do it.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party all night long. All night long.
All right.
The hype is real.
The hype is here. All right. Let's see. Ted Rogers is here. Says, "Let's go!" Oh. V-Set says, "Today it's Howard the director." Absolutely.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. And yeah, so let's get going with the countdown. So I got the timer here, and let's do this. So I'm gonna count down from 5 to 1, and after 1, that's when we'll hit play. All right. And I'll probably catch up to you guys a few minutes after. Unfortunately, my version of the movie. Let's see. Where is my version of the movie? Okay, hold on, guys. Wait 1 second. My version of the movie is in hiding here. Oh Lord.
In the meantime, I found what I wanted to show.
Oh, okay.
I have Willow, the Nintendo NES video game still.
What?
Still plays, still awesome. I'm gonna game stream it one of these days. Because I also remember that Willow arcade was fun and amazing. Good times.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's cool because Willow runs around and his weapon is he throws those little acorns and he hits
Oh,
in the
stop
stone.
it.
And then you switch from him to Mad Mardigan on some things where you get the sword and you slice things. So it's pretty cool. It was actually, it's a great game. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
From Capcom of all companies. That's cool. They're the ones who do Street Fighter, Resident Evil, a whole bunch of famous ones. Monster Hunter.
Look, Pod Racing Palpatine is here. Hello.
Hey.
General Kale from Vermeer. Yeah. And the Gate of Marble agrees with you, says it was
Yeah.
fun. I heard
I
really
mean,
good
the
things about
artwork is
that.
just amazing. I love it.
Oh, wow. Let me hold it up and I'll just, center you. Oh,
There
look at
you go.
that. Oh, wow.
Oh, I love it. General
So
Kale's
cool.
sword was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Just the whole design of that character was fantastic.
Mhm.
Um, all right, we're about to watch General Kale right now,
Woo!
as we, get started. Now, let's do it. I'll count from 5 to 1, and when after 1, that's when we'll press the play button. So
Copy that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Woo!
And I just have to catch up with you guys.
Oh, that music.
Isn't it great?
Again, I like the blueprint for using that choir, like what Lord of the Rings would do later. This time of dread. See yourself before the birth of the child who will bring about the downfall of the powerful queen Bathmore, seizing all pregnant women in the realm.
All right,
Queen
so yeah,
powers to destroy the child when it is.
oh, the baby's born.
Nothing is more evil than killing children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
And this nursemaid knows that if she helps,
She's
she'll
pretty
be
much doomed.
yeah, she's doomed.
I mean, the
They're
dehumanization of just capturing people, pregnant women, just to get this. You know, like everyone's mom and wife and sisters who has this carrying child is imprisoned.
yeah,
That's ooh.
pretty awful.
Man, the sets and I forget. Did they film this in Ireland or somewhere?
There's a lot of different places that they
Yeah.
filmed, including one of them was, in China as well. Let me see.
Yeah, China has probably that that maze area because they have a lot of areas with a lot of jutting rocks that go high.
She might see that lady might have lived if she hadn't have been talking smack to Queen Fatmore. She was like,
Or
"You want
would she? Oh no.
maybe." Well, maybe, I don't know, but it really seemed to piss her off a little bit more. She was like, "Kill her."
Yeah. All right.
I heard some people critique this part of the movie, like, "Oh, this lady goes through all of this. We don't get to know her. She's just not part of the story." And this part is not really set
This
up
is
to
nice. This is a bonding moment. That's so cute.
yeah. It's not meant for us to get to know her necessarily. It's
But
meant
it's
for
still
us to understand the weight of the of this, how desperate and terrible
mhm.
this is, and how
Yeah.
long her journey was that she had to
Mhm.
just to save a Lord Shannon.
Mhm. And it's really beautiful because in a short bit of time we're seeing her character, you know?
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
good
we don't
time to show those emotional expressions that maybe she thought she could get away at one point that she would raise her.
oh, yeah. And also, this actress is just killing it though, right?
Mhm. Ah, Charles Radcliffe says is filmed in New Zealand, Wales, and the United States.
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much, Charles. Charles also says that Ron Howard did an excellent job as a director. Yes, he did a
And
fantastic job.
James Newton Howard doing that is who did the music, right?
This is John Horner's
Yeah,
music is
Horner's
just
music. Oh,
so incredible. At first,
and,
I thought it was John Williams, but it's James Horner who is just incredible.
yeah, he has his own like. There's this like flute and certain like you'll hear the flute every now and it's like I can't do it, but you hear it in the there it is, James Horner.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of his James Newton Howard did the I think Lord of the Rings. It got mixed up. But his use of that flute and the percussions are much different from Williams, but still in the same operatic
Yes,
strong
epic.
narrative fashion, epic.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad they got this guy to do the Zorro movies because I love Mask and Legend of Zorro so much.
Yeah.
And you hear the same type of action. That's why I watch Willow, Zorro, Mask of Zorro, and Legend of Zorro. That's like my little trilogy of swords.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, gotta treat yourself. Plus, the difficulties of this film, shooting with kids, animals are two of the hardest things to shoot with, and they do that both. That's clever. They're using big hogs and pigs, because that's closest to cows for them.
Oh, yeah. And I just wanna say hi to Barry on. Hello,
What's up,
good to
Bear?
see you. And just to let you know, I don't always get to see, everybody, everybody's comments in the chat, so I'll be looking at my auxiliary computer every once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Zorro the Gay Blade. That was a good one too. Also, with the actor Powers, Mark of Zorro. That's a good black and white movie of Zorro too.
Oh, so the background to Willow is that when he was born, he
Hmm.
was chosen to to be a magician. But
Oh,
his
really?
father, yeah, but his father wanted him to go into the family business of being a farmer. So it was always
Mm,
in him, and he always wanted to do it. But unfortunately, his father made him go into farming. And
dang.
yeah.
Sounds like my parents.
Oh
You do this, don't do that.
no.
It starts me off good. You're a
Oh.
clown.
Okay, Burgle Cut, what the biggest bully ever.
Mhm.
I also want to say that the chasing of the wet nurse or the handmaiden
Mhm.
um, really puts a little bit of tension here once they find that baby, because you're like, oh snap, they're not safe with the baby,
Mhm.
because they're being actively chased um, by those guard dogs or what
Yeah.
horrible
Ugh.
creatures.
Those dogs look like dog crossed
They
with
are.
a mammoth and a hog, or
Oh, yeah.
because of their snout, which would be
Yeah.
scary because boars have better smell than dogs. So if
Well,
that's
that's
the case,
probably why they chose them, yeah.
I could probably sniff out anyone. So they're very dangerous. Oh, that shot. So fantastic.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love all this stuff, all the detail.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah. And you can tell a similar kinda this rock built igloo style of homes is very much like the homes in Tatooine.
Yes, yes. And it's perfect for, you know, I think more like, hobbits,
Mm,
like a little hobbit village made out of stone.
mhm.
Aw. He
To this
doesn't wanna
day,
hold
we're
her.
still over it.
Yeah, he doesn't wanna hold her because then he'll start liking her.
It's clever. Some of the coups she makes sounds like she's talking, like, it's almost sound
Yes,
like she said
yeah,
"hi," you
yeah.
know?
Mhm.
'Cause, the story says even as a baby, she's highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Oh, the music.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, the
I
soundtrack is
remember the Dark Crystal or the
Mhm.
Pod People music?
Yeah. Oh, that's what takes me to it.
Yeah.
I'd love to hang out with the pod people. Looks like they know how to
Aw,
party and eat well,
man,
you know?
yes, yes. Good food, and good drink, good music.
Also, look how cool this is a fictitious world, and the diversity is amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I love
Like
it. But the thing is that you don't focus on it, it's just that the story is really good.
yeah,
Like, who get like, do you know what I mean? It just takes you out of, like, our world and puts you in this world. Look
and
at
I
it.
love that. That's
Like,
my
he's
favorite thing.
yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
little wedding or a little engagement party going on?
Ah, I love
I
this.
like that. This is a key magic trick he does, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoopity van, go, go.
A moment of success.
His own kids.
Oh, poor Willow. I think this is the point where you're really, really, at first, like, rooting for Willow. You're like, oh gosh, he's got a lot of challenges.
Mhm. The hip foes. He's such a
Virgo's
jerk.
hot,
He laughs at
man.
his jokes before anyone does.
Yeah, yeah. So mean.
Uh,
Oh, Tony Cox is in this, yep.
or think you know. Sorry, it happens.
Oh, no, those are iconic lines.
Mhm.
Which finger?
I was a bad kid back then. I was like, "The middle finger!"
Of course. That's what I thought it was,
Ah!
actually. Look at
Oh, that's what he
the
thought it
first guy,
was!
yeah. Yeah.
No! See? Dang. No, I like this 'cause, I maybe still to today, I always struggle with tests, like, I noticed my first answer was the right answer, but then I talk myself out of it and do the what I think is the better answer, and it's wrong. See, he's pausing. Pulling his own finger back because he knew the right answer.
Yeah.
Ah, no apprentice just yet.
Oh, no, Willow.
I have to say I like Willow's garb. He has all the prime colors like Superman: red, yellow, and blue.
Mm. Oh.
The band has that too.
Oh no.
I like how the wizard still keeps his eye on Willow. Even there, he's like he sees
Yeah.
his
Well,
leadership, his courage. Oh man, that is fair. Aw.
what I love is, this is part of the
Oh.
storytelling too. You knew that something like this was going to happen,
Mhm.
but it kind of gets you when it actually happens.
Yeah.
And those are actually dogs underneath the uh, costume.
Yeah, yeah, the costume that they put on him.
Yeah, yeah. Which I think is I was like, yeah, that's a genius idea.
And then these are the one where it's the Jim Henson like puppet when they do close-ups on the face. They have a guy with a huge puppet thing doing the whole ga 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 ga
Oh,
like that.
no.
Oh.
Ah,
So it's amazing use of costume and other shots for puppetry. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah. Very good job. I love it because all of the warriors got together and they
Mhm.
defeated the
Some were
beast.
farmers too.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, because they live outside of town. He has no idea if they
Yeah.
were hit first.
They almost got it. Oh, wait a minute. I heard something. Hold on. Oh, we have a guest with us again, guys. We've got Lorena Creole joining us.
Lorena.
Hello. Hey, Coach. Nice to finally see you.
Yeah, it's an honor. I'm a big fan of your channel. You do
Oh,
amazing
thank
stuff.
you. Thank you so much.
We've
So where's
got
we at?
Discovered you through the Dark Council.
Ah,
yeah.
yes, those guys. I love them to death, but man, they make my job so hard.
That's what.
1643. Okay.
Mhm,
Okay. Let's see.
mhm.
Get
Oh,
myself
when I'm missing theme
situated.
parks, I know I can count on your channel,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you cover Bollywood and Collywood and Tollywood. Oh, you touch my heart. I love it. Like and subscribe to Lorena.
Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely.
Thank you. I
And
do
her
love
link
those.
her link is in the description, guys.
So 1708. Okay, I'm a tiny bit, tiny bit behind, I think.
Uh, oh, and Lorena Barryon says hi.
Oh, hey, Barry on. Good seeing you.
And Gate of Marvel also says hi.
Oh, hi to all of you guys. I'm trying to get my Disney Plus to cooperate.
Oh, I hear you.
And it must know I'm planning to drop it soon, maybe. I don't know. I watch so much Hulu. I've had Hulu for like the longest time.
Hulu has some great stuff.
Yeah, they do. There's more that I want to watch on Hulu that I have time to. I'm like, we'll give you Disney Plus for an extra $1.99. I'm like, okay. All right, you got a deal. You got a deal. I love
Billy,
this movie
yeah,
so much.
Mhm.
Billy Barty is like such a legend. Just so good to see him in this.
Mm-hmm.
And so many of the actors, you know them because they're in so many movies playing smaller parts.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And so I got Tony Cox in here.
It just adds so much realism because we're used to seeing this in cinema anyway, all the way back to The Wizard of Oz, where you have
Mm.
actual little people. It's not like we don't see them, in real life at
Yeah.
all. So
Mhm.
it just adds something to the fantasy of this. I don't think this could have gone over as well if it was CGI. This should have got
Oh yeah.
like god awful Snow White movie.
I didn't bother. Oof.
I don't.
I'm like, I'll wait for the reviews and the
Yeah, I'll fall on
Yeah.
that grenade for
content creators.
y'all. Yeah. I get my free popcorn and soda and I'll just go through it for y'all.
Ted Rogers says, I have never seen this movie nor The Dark Crystal, and I feel ashamed of myself. Oh, don't feel that. I do have a Dark Crystal lunchbox, though. What? That's
See, now
incredible.
yeah,
Nice.
that's nice. That's a nice collectible.
Wow. Yes. I mean, hold on to that.
Aha, that was the correct choice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See?
There you go.
It's
There's
giving
his
him
journey,
some
his
real
theme, his quest.
gems, right? Dropping
Yeah.
gems.
Magic acorns.
I couldn't wait for him to use this when I found out about these acorns. It's like,
Yeah.
like Willow, use the acorns.
But it's crazy. He only has like so many, so he's got to use them sparingly.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he almost uses them all up in one go.
Yeah.
But back to that your own finger thing actually reminds me of there's a moment in Conan the Barbarian where he kind of realizes that the power or the secret to the riddle of
The riddle of steel.
is basically the power is in your own hands. And I was like, there's like one moment where Arnold Schwarzenegger is looking at his hand, and I was like,
Yes, that was after he was crucified and brought back.
yeah. Well, that's
And
when he learned
Thulsa
that
Doom
from
told him
Thulsa
about it.
Doom. Yeah,
Yeah.
he learned that accidentally from Thulsa Doom because Thulsa Doom didn't even know he was teaching him a lesson.
What is steel compared to the hand that wields it?
Wields it, yeah.
Because
Oh
then he
man.
found that out earlier because he was questing for steel. Then he found out, ooh, propaganda is actually powerful. And then he had his own cult. That's a deep movie too.
Oh, it's super.
Oh, I love that one.
Of course, I've done reviews for all of these. So.
Yeah.
These are my favorite. This is my food.
We're eating good.
Yeah, I love Kaya.
I did too. I was gonna ask. I've seen her in other
this
things.
music.
Who this actor is?
Oh, you have?
Julia Julie Peters is her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she was wonderful.
I loved her in this.
Oh yeah. And their relationship, and she cuts a bit of her hair.
That was a really good like husband-wife kiss,
Yeah.
It wasn't over dramatized. That was like realistic. Like, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Tuatha, Lokathra, Tuatha.
Dude threw up a rock and it turned into a bird. I'm sorry. As a kid, I was like, wow.
Wow. Yeah. How did he do that? I kept trying to do it and it wouldn't work. I'm like, oh, it just fell to the floor. Where's my dove? It just gives you like a little tidbit into the
Look at that
wizard.
map painting.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Look at that.
Oh, the map paintings in the background. I love it.
That's real. That's real right there with the waterfall and everything.
But beyond it, they extended the hills to look more
like another, because it's got to be it's got to be a fantasy, right?
You remember that film I showed you, The Restless? It kind of does a lot of this stuff too for that film, with even the forest, with having the smog machines. Oh gosh,
I was so happy. I was like, yeah, this is what you deserve.
Yeah.
It's all chunky and all that. I wonder if that's like just like some ice cream or something, or yogurt.
I heard that this was a real-ish thing that happened on set, and they just kept it in the movie.
It's so believable, though. It's nothing like getting that projectile vomit on you.
Yeah. Raising my kid, I got everything spilt on me. I was like, wow.
Oh, General Kale.
Yeah.
Mr. Kale, are you single? That's Pat Roach, by the way, everybody, in costume.
Who?
Pat Roach, he's the brawler guy from Indiana Jones and the Last Lost Ark. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nice.
Yep.
Retro Nerd Girl dropping these nuggets in here. I did not know that.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that's because I'm a freak of nature sometimes.
No, I love it. Oh, Sorsha would make such a good Red Sonja.
Oh yeah, she would.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Am I like a few minutes off? Let me just check. A few
You
seconds,
are?
I think.
I'm just having my stuff by your visualizer.
Yeah, there you go.
See, they already hit the village,
Oh
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
left at the
Okay.
right time.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if all those leaves covered their scent from the wolves.
Oh, might have.
You know?
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
I really like how Migash's
Oh.
flute kind of played with the background music at the same time, like a nice little layer.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
Oh, there's that flute I was telling you about. That's patent for the composer.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. What a score. What a score.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And it fits so beautifully with all these gorgeous scenes.
Mm.
Mm.
One thing I like to do sometimes with my TV, I'll take the color or saturation down to 0 and rewatch like movies I like. This movie looks interesting and hits different in black and white. I gotta tell you.
Oh, yeah?
You gotta
Okay.
try it out. It's
Sure.
because they have great composition with these shots. James Howard and Ron Howard and the cinematographer really killed it. All the
Yeah.
framing is fantastic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they use fog machines beautifully. I
Yeah,
love it.
no. That's the other like that very soft
Mm.
glow with the lighting. Just
Mhm.
perfect. Oh boy.
Here we
What
go,
an
our first
what an
bikini.
introduction. Ew, his breath must be so bad.
I know, right? You see how they brush his teeth through later with the little leather thing?
The key was you were supposed to hold on to the guy and then ask
Mhm.
one of the other guys to get you some.
Right?
Negotiations are not his best attribute.
Yeah. Neither is flossing. I mean, he's probably delirious. How if he hasn't had water, he's probably been in there for 3
Oh,
days.
yeah. Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah. I wanna go home.
I love the way he stands up to Virgo cut hair.
Mhm. He's salty.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
I know.
Ooh,
Breaks my
troll dung. That's Willow language or bantha fodder.
what? hate FARGO cuts so
I
much.
did too.
Ah!
I couldn't stand him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so he's gonna leave these guys out there with no protection at all. Not
Mm-mm.
even
Mm-hmm.
not even one warrior to help them. That's
Not even
really
leaving him a weapon?
yeah,
Like,
just
dang.
totally what a jerk.
Can't wait for that bird poop dropping on him.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
That was
it was
nasty.
the
You
best.
could
It
see
was
one
the
on his
best.
tongue too. I was like, ah.
Oh, yes.
It's like you had it coming, dude. You
Mm-hmm.
so had it coming.
As we were talking about character changes, we see him change from his like racism towards Elwin's, and he eventually calls him Elwin and stops
Yeah,
calling him
yeah,
Peck,
yeah,
which is nice.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like everyone grows in this film.
He's so funny. I was like, "Oh, no, don't do that, Willow." He's really disrespectful. Oh, by the way, the hair for Laura Dana, the baby, they had 3 different babies play Laura Dana.
Yeah, usually they have to do multiple.
Yeah, then the one 2 of them were a set of twins. What they did was they were actually bald, so they had to
Oh,
put a wig on them, so they used maple syrup to kind of
that makes
go
Oh.
sense
under
why she's all covered up in like, you know, a hijab kind of sense and then have a
yeah,
little bit of the hair out.
yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah. So, yeah, they couldn't actually use glue, so they used maple syrup, it's cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, glue would be cruel.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they would do glue if they shot in Florida or something.
Or they could I mean, they could have actually sewed it to the garment, but
Oh, yeah, that'd be
I'm not
better.
sure if they had they knew about all the tricks, you know?
I suppose you're a warrior.
Yeah. The way he
Hey.
says it, you're like, "Yeah, right."
Mhm.
But that of Matt Morgan and all his craziness, that's like his solid truth,
True,
you know?
yeah,
Mhm.
Like that's the one thing he does know is true that he's not ashamed of. Everything else
yeah.
is game, and so he can get somewhere money or get a woman, you know. So he's a total player,
Look
except
at him,
that
look at
that's his
him.
absolute truth. He's all peeking.
I love it. So, like, in terms of thinking of him as sort of like a version of Han Solo, he's even more
Hmm.
I don't know
charming.
about that.
I mean,
Oh,
look at his
yeah.
pants. He still has that blue, like Han Solo cowboy or kind of
Mhm.
vibe. Except his
Oh,
boots
no.
look very Native American, which is cool, I think.
They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna give this baby to these soldiers. Come on."
Mhm.
It's like, I mean, they're probably thinking, man, that's a lot of protection.
Yeah. No one will get to that baby. But they don't know the importance of the baby either, once they realize that they're in the same team, actually.
Mhm.
Hmm. I like this guy, Eric. He's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I had a ridiculous crush on that actor.
Nice. I got into
Like,
Sorsha.
um, Eric.
Wow. Mm.
I was like, what's a pig pole? Is that what they roast a pig on? I don't know.
Yeah, like you go through it maybe, and then
Oh, yeah, roast
or
on
you
the
hold it
spit.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that did shock me because I remember the opening of Conan where you
Oh,
see his
yeah.
parents on pig pole stuff. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a dark foreshadow. Again, another change. He is long after he's dead, but in the end, it's out of respect. He cares about Eric instead of like. They have a lot of little subtle comedic foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Like Obi-Wan taking Anakin into the bar. He's like, why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me? It's like, I see what you do there, George Lucas.
Yeah. I like that line. He says, right, but I know a lot of women who do.
Yeah. It is true.
Thought that was a clever line.
It was. BS part though.
Sword can leave you here to die.
It's like, maybe. Look at him.
Mm-hmm. Woo! I remember that being in the trailer, that little spin he did.
Yeah. I loved how vivacious this character was. Like, she's like, oh. He's like, oh yeah, I do.
I don't know.
Again, I like this wind instrument they're using here.
Oh yeah.
I was like, how can you leave her behind?
Ugh. I know.
Mm. It's not his fault what happens though, but still.
No. Now another layer of this movie, because I said that another difficulty working with animals and children, that's very difficult on set. But also they have this Incredible Shrinking Man, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type of sets with the brownies that they do with that they have to do throughout the movie too. And that's an interesting layer because that's a whole nother ballgame where you have to do green screens, you have to do sets and props to make that effect work. It's just fantastic.
Oh yeah. Incredible work, I believe. Oh. By the way, Migosh is your bestie, okay, that you need. Okay. He was like, everybody else is going home. It's like, I'll stay with you, Willow. Like, come on.
Right.
Oh, this part like freaks me out. I was like, what?
They just freaky.
Yeah. I was like, and then they're like just like wild things in the forest. They're like,
Uh-oh, fell in trap too. Think I'm a little weird. Those brownies remind me of little not pygmies, but they're from Gulliver's Travels.
Oh yeah, the little
From
people.
Lilliput.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, that you get that feeling with this, and then also like the they remind me of the Lost Boys from like
Peter Pan.
Peter
Mm.
Pan, yeah, Peter Pan. Like
With the
they,
wild look they got going on.
yeah, they're just like why. But one thing I like about the brownies is that it shows you like the Nelwyn's. They think that they're the smallest people around. You see a lot of things from
Mhm.
their vantage point, like
Mhm.
looking up. But there are creatures even more smaller than they are.
Mhm.
There you go, Willow. I always love that part with Willow scaring them.
Mhm. I always wondered about the relationship with the fairies and the brownies. Like, are
Mhm.
dudes brownies and women are the fairies? Is that how their
Oh,
whole, system
I
works?
would I would love that to be
You know?
true.
You know how, like, in Dark Crystal, the females have wings, the males don't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like that story plot idea.
Because they work for her,
Yeah,
and then it looks like the little fairies do as well.
but they're all part of the same race,
Mm.
pretty much, but split
Yeah,
off. Hmm,
like how
I
they
like
live.
that. I like it.
Because even, like, if you look at football fish in nature, the women are the big ones with the clamp to drawn fish, and the guys are actually tinier, and they actually leech on the women their whole life. So they're, like, totally different species, or, like, you have a big spider, black widow, small dudes.
Mhm.
Aw, he's so cute and like humble.
Mhm. But then again, that's him also not believing in himself.
Yeah,
That he's gotta
True.
overcome.
yeah.
Because he was, well, we'll say shamed, bullied, whatever, that he was like the smallest
Mm,
out of all of them and just like pretty much you'll never amount to anything in a way.
yeah,
Mm.
and like even Burger Cut uses his size superiority. When
Mhm.
he talks to him, he's like gets up really close and looks down at him. Both it's both a physical and an emotional um, situation there. I love those moments. I can
Mhm.
see them.
Mhm. Yeah. 'Cause even Frodo had that when he was seeing Galadriel by the, mirror of reflection. 'Cause
Hmm.
he's like, "I'm not good. You could have it. You do it."
By the way, I love this part of the story
Mm.
because this is Willow growing up a little.
Yeah, it looks like he came back from a really long walk to think, make a decision, to man up,
Yeah.
or people up.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
There you go.
Because he if he had asked me, gosh, to come along, he would have totally come along with him.
Mhm.
Um, but having him go home was, first of all, making sure that he knew that he was going to be safe, right?
Mhm.
'Cause
And
Burglecut's not gonna give that good message.
say that again.
No,
Vertical.
like, I wouldn't trust Burglecut to say that he's well or whatever.
Oh
He's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Who
Just to
cares?"
give the
Mhm.
proper update. Yeah, no, no, no,
Mhm.
not Vertical.
Yeah, he's gonna lie
Um,
and slander him.
yes, and so he's also like sacrificed the fact that he doesn't have a buddy to share this adventure with. Like he's gonna
Mhm.
do
Mhm.
this on his own. That's something that the hobbits did not do, right? The
Mhm.
hobbits kind of like paired up and did their thing, and this is where it deviates from that kind of storytelling. Willow has to do this alone.
Mhm. And it gives him time to focus on himself because now he's got a tool to his dream of being a sorcerer.
Mhm.
So he can focus also to master that as well.
Yeah, but I think at this point he doesn't even know that that's part of the plan. You know what I mean? He's
True,
like,
true.
it's all about making sure that Aurora's safe and continue, doing exactly what Shalindria just told him that he has to do, their duty.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the actual magical part is a byproduct of it.
Yeah, you're right. Because even his mentor said, "Listen to your heart," and his heart is, "I need to protect this child,
Yes.
no matter
Yeah.
what."
Yeah.
Because he's probably still PTSD of like the baby stolen from Mad Mardigan so quick.
I love the way the baby looks.
Yeah, it's like,
He's
what
like,
is
"Oh
this?
snap, where are we?"
I like that cello in the background here.
Yeah. Poor thing.
And again, it's all shot from his perspective. So everyone does, we see all the Daikinis as how he would see them,
Yeah.
Or me when I go to a bar and everyone's 6'2".
The dust of broken hearts. That's the dust of broken hearts. I love that. Look at him. And the music cues for this, I love it. That's why he falls in love.
He's got a mouse head
on.
on. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, bro?
That's why the cat likes him. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Snack.
That's so anime. He jumped all the way up there.
Yeah. Oh boy, he fell into some beer.
That was so funny. He fell in the beer. It's like, I'm not going out.
Oh man, I love this movie so much. It's hilarious.
I like how he has these big hanging bosoms in the top. He's got all this chest hair peeking out. He's on. This guy is so big and angry, he doesn't even notice Willow's there.
Mm-mm.
He's like, "Oh, Hilda." What an animal.
Man, what a creep already on his cousin.
Oh man.
He's so drunk. Tell him to fight like a man.
Doesn't see the mustache.
It's so tempting.
The guards.
Dang. I like how they establish the armies. Like they kind of wear any type of armor that they want, but it's all black for Bab Mortis people, and everyone else is either silvers or grays or golds or beige, browns. Dang, he's been kicked twice.
I know.
Wow.
Whoa.
I love the way Sasha speaks. Like she doesn't speak. She speaks with a little gravity in her voice.
Mm-hmm. He's all thank you.
Not one.
Look, Mm.
Meat lug.
And I like how I had that Indiana Jones sound effect punching.
Yes.
Mm.
I think the sound comes from them like beating meat or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no, all that beer.
Oh,
Was he gonna leave without them? Oh no. Look, it's still like freaking out.
this whole battle is very Indiana Jones. You know how
Oh yeah.
Indiana Jones is usually fighting on something moving a lot,
Mhm.
be it a tank, be it a truck, be whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely has that feel to it.
Mm-hmm. Also, a fun part in the video game.
Oh, this was in the video game?
Yeah, pretty much every moment they turn the adventure in the video game for.
Oh, that's cool.
Like running through the woods and fighting the dogs on here. You see Willow driving and you're Mad Margaret trying to fight everybody.
Ugh.
Oh,
This was very harrowing.
yeah.
Oh. Oh no, the brownies! Don't step on the brownies. Oh no, this is a bigger one. Oh, he just dives right in there. This is a fight. Oh no.
Oh no, speed bump.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Come on, reach it, Willow.
I do like how Rule really has. He's got like a mousy like voice with his hat.
Mhm. It's not adventure unless there's some kind of horse chase scene or something.
Mm.
That's right, Willow. Get him.
Mm. There you go.
It's like a Western isn't a Western unless there's a fight on top of a moving train.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh man. Oh, is there beer in there? Oh boy. Bam.
Those brownies are real helpful.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh my god.
And they're
Flying
so
stars.
hyped when they just
They're like the little guys you need. Like in Beastmaster, he had Kodo and Photo.
Oh
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
pair.
yeah. Oh gosh, one of my favorite movies,
Uh-huh.
fantasy as well. Oh no. Come on, grab the reins, Willow, come on.
Also, this is a Western fantasy story that has ninja stars. That's friggin'
I
awesome.
know, ninja stars. I was like, oh my god.
oh gosh.
Throwing stars, shurikens, whatever. It's awesome. A little joust going on here.
Wow.
Mhm.
Matt Morgan, he is like super brave.
Yeah, the stormtrooper
Well,
yell.
yeah, we'll have him scream. It's like, oh!
Or as I also call it, the painful Michael Jackson noise. He's usually ow. It's that, "Ow." That was cool because Mardigan didn't get to use his sword yet, but he still showed how well he is with other weapons.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That wasn't even his best weapon with all that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't think, like, if he had a weapon here, I'm not sure how things would have gone for him.
Mm.
Mm.
I know, I thought he was gonna die for sure.
I like how the other brownie got down and he totally camouflaged with the dirt. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Laura's like, "Go
She
after him,
knows.
he's my friend."
We need you with us.
You're gonna be my father. I like this part where he calls him the sorcerer. You sorcerer. That
He's
part
like,
kills
"The
me.
sorcerer." Oh my god, this is prime Mardigan here.
Mhm. See, like, look at that set. Building all the grass leaves just for this little scene
Yes.
for them. That's
Yeah, yeah,
great. I love
yeah.
it.
You need that immersive moment, even though
Mm.
it's a few
Mhm.
seconds.
Like, that's effort. I love that.
Oh,
Mm.
she is so cute. George and
It fell in that keg of beer.
Well, you can tell he's sobered up now, I guess.
Well,
Maybe.
a
Little
little
bit.
bit.
A little bit. But
I think
he's always
always
drunk.
a little, yeah, he's always
Mhm.
drunk, 'cause that's his character.
Yo, this set, it's great. I was gonna
Oh,
say Bav Morta reminds me of like an evil version of the sorceress in He-Man. You know, who's always in Castle Grayskull,
oh,
and
Mm.
she
yeah,
has
yeah,
this
yeah.
one
Mhm.
It
guard.
reminds me, this
Just like
set
evil
here,
version.
yeah, this set here kind of is shaped like the
Castle
Masters
Grayskull.
of the Universe, in,
Mhm.
the movie.
Skeletor's
Yeah,
throne.
yeah,
Which they modeled great from the cartoon and the comics of Master
yeah.
Universe.
I thought so. That was the highlight of the whole movie, is that set.
Yeah.
They really didn't have the budget for anything else.
I know, right? We couldn't even be in Eternia. They had to come down to here.
But we were saying earlier, Lorena, that there's so many like likenesses to Star Wars, and the
Mhm.
Bab Morta is basically the Emperor,
Mm.
Palpatine, and that General Kale was the Darth Vader character. Sorsha was the princess,
Mhm.
and we said Matt Mardigan was the Han Solo character. Of course, Willow is Luke.
Yeah, I can totally see Mad Mardigan as the Han Solo character.
Yeah. And the brownies like R2D2 and
Yes,
C3PO in
Mhm.
yes,
a
yes.
tragic way.
And maybe it was an accident, but it just seems to be something that consistent with Lucas, the
Mm.
storytelling.
How'd you get up there?
It shows you some way or form Matt Mardigan actually kind of believes he is a wizard.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
in that way,
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah,
I
he's a
mean,
wizard.
he's Willow's greatest supporter.
Yeah, he's
Just in
like,
a
I guess he
sarcastic
would be
way.
in a tree, that because he's he is a wizard.
Same waterfall they passed, but on a different angle shot, maybe.
Nice, yeah, nice catch.
Put hair in your chest.
He's great.
I like how he takes it from him too.
Like, it's not good for you.
I like how he genuinely loves her. Nick's names her Stig. He's got a
Yeah.
bond. Oh, I love that.
There's so many really just good characters in this.
Mm-hmm. Again, it looks like the igloo design is like kind of universal
Yeah.
in this world.
He's
Half
like,
a
oh,
story.
hatchet.
He's getting there.
So matter of factly, like, yeah, I'm proud of me.
I had a friend who always said the random is your mom is jokes. We were driving for a long time. I was like, man, this is a long highway. He's like, your mom's a long highway. I was like, that's random. Okay. He's got black root.
He's like, I need to get some more of that. But I heard that the black root was actually vanilla that they had used. You know,
What, like a vanilla bean or something?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Oh,
I love that. I love it.
I like it. You see how charming they are when they are serious, you know?
Yeah, yeah. No, I remember the brownies had the entire theater just laughing the whole time.
It looked like Warwick Davis had a hard time with that right oar. They're like,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
it's like-
end the shot. Let's go save him.
Yeah.
He's going in circles.
What a beautiful shot.
It's good. It gives me Alaska vibes. I don't know. And then Rizal is pretty much the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Nice one, yeah.
Now here we go. Another difficulty of the movie. Working with animals. This is great.
Oh, yeah. They did it. They did every difficult thing that you could possibly imagine. 1988. They were
Building
like,
props.
let's just do it.
Like a period piece, essentially, even though it's not our Earth. So it's a lot going in. I love all that effort and texture and details.
Yeah. And you know, they're doing the brownies here, but the year later, we've got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? 1989. Let me just remember. I think it's 1989. And so the technology is like slowly getting better and better and better and better. It's so cool. Oh, that's why one of the things I love about the like 70s and 80s, you just see how the technology just keeps on getting better, or the techniques for special effects are just getting better.
That's why I like our very visionary directors, like our Guillermo del Toro's, our Zack Snyder's, our Christopher Nolan's, our James Cameron's, and
Just trying new things.
Push and try new things. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Christopher Nolan right now. Oof. And he's doing the Odyssey. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
It is one of my
he does a
favorite
lot
stories.
of hyper realistic and sci-fi stuff. Seen some fantasy and mythological. Is very interesting.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite stories.
Oh.
From antiquity, just in general.
Beautiful.
So I can't wait. See
Look
it.
at his outfit. His outfit is just like Dar's in Beastmaster,
Oh,
essentially, because he has like a long skirt with the slits on the side.
well, like they took off his clothes. I'm like, dang it.
Well, they had to whip him. They had to torture him. That's why.
Yeah.
Because look at his back when they do a close up. They got some.
Yeah,
marks.
they did.
That's some good detail.
Ah,
Oh,
in the face, everybody.
I wonder, did you get him on the face or under the chin? That'd be worse. Probably the face. Oh,
Well, you can lose some teeth that way, I'll tell you.
I know, right? Oh,
But I love the sound effect. It was like that, like
Mm.
that Indiana Jones sound effect that you were talking about before. It's the
I
same
love it
sound
because
effect that they use Pat Roach, his scene with Indiana Jones in the Raiders of the Lost Ark. That same scene, sound effect, they just use it.
oh, I love it. It's got a nice bass to it too.
Oh yeah.
I used to spar, so when you get punched in the face,
You can't hear anything. You
no,
can't see anything.
there's a sense of pressure, and then everything kind of like swoops in for a little bit. So when I hear that bass, it kind of like, whoa. Emotionally, I kind of understand
Yeah,
from what I remember.
that's when I get punched in the face. I'm like, what happened? There's like birds like flying around.
Oh, the birds are punching you? How dare they?
Well, no, they're flying. Remember in the circle for WWE?
Oh yeah, the
comics?
dizziness.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, what happened? It's not one of the best things to get punched in the face.
No. Oh,
Avoid it as much as possible.
yes.
I love this. He's like, I'd love to break it.
Uh-huh.
Their chemistry is just so good.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the classic DC comics, like romance stuff, where the two characters that
Enemies.
end up together don't like
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enemies to lovers. Well, it's a
Mhm.
famous. People love it all. It's like generally one of the most regarded love stories. Like first your enemies and then your lovers.
Uh-huh. I saw this one Tollywood movie where the main character, someone tells him about the girl that he likes. He's like, dude, she hates you. She's like, she hates me? Yes. It's like, why are you mad? Why are you excited? Well, hate is also in the heart. So I just gotta
Yes.
flip it. And when she loves me, I'm already in the heart. Yahoo! It's like, wow.
Dang. So the way she says that should make my mother happy is a clue to the backstory, which is not in the movie, but it's in canonical lore, is that her mother always wanted her to have magic, and she never was. She was more interested in archery and horseback riding and
Like she's a
swordplay.
warrior, not a mage.
Yeah, so there is a brewing distaste from her mother for Sorsha, and there's like this, she's however loyal to her mother.
Oh, that makes sense why she kind of gives her grants her the rank of general,
Yeah,
but below Kale. So
below
he's
Kate.
still lowering her. She's not giving her full control of the armies.
Yeah, and that's to teach her, some lesson, of course. And then also there's another thing, like any person who ever got close to Sorsha to be her friend or to help her out in any way, she would get rid of them through magic, would kill them or send them away or something. I love the way
It's crazy. They had a shot of that animal right there. It looks like it's in pooping position.
Oh, it probably is.
I know. It's like, hey, it's still, film it.
Yeah, film it.
You can see some of the frames they rewound and sped up so it could stay in one spot.
Yeah. And usually they like feed the animals, and at the time that while they're chewing, that's when
Yeah.
they're
Mr. Ed.
they're talking. I love this.
But they did do some animation for it too back then. That's brilliant.
Yeah, this is animation. All the glowing and stuff.
Yeah. And back then it was like rotoscope technology. It takes a while. Very time consuming.
Oh yeah, frame by frame.
Well, you said he's Luke. Look how it's glowing blue.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, I love that. We're
Right?
just finding all sorts of like connections. I love it.
And the transformations are never the same. It's crazy how it kind of popped out like from an egg and then I don't know if you remember popples, but that looked like a popple right there.
Ah, this part is hilarious.
It's crazy. Everyone still resents and doesn't trust each other.
Yeah.
No.
They're just bickering the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Teeny.
Not the segue, but this kind of what made 1995 Mortal Kombat so special because they all didn't like each other either. The three heroes,
Yeah.
you know, they were always ripping on each other. They had that energy. He's so high on love right now.
I remember I was like, I need some of that love potion, dust of the broken heart.
Yeah. At dust of broken heart.
Look at him. I feel good.
Yeah. Maybe in this world, our world, we don't have dust of broken heart. We have like medicinal stuff that doesn't make you fall in love, but maybe does, but you have a huge need for munchies, maybe.
Oh. Yeah, I unfortunately can't have any of those things.
No one. It's not good for you.
I have to just do it naturally, off life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was Emily Kruger here? Hi, Emily Kruger. I'm a little late, am I not? Oh,
It's the
and
movie's fault.
oh, well, it being too incredible. I don't know. He had the bait, like he had her. Come on, Matt Mardigan, focus.
Because he already likes her, right?
Yeah,
and then to
yeah.
have that, you imagine how much it's multiplied.
There's something going on, right? So you were saying hate is a strong emotional heart.
Yeah, they're both in the heart.
Yeah.
So,
But by the way, she's gorgeous there.
mhm.
Just simply gorgeous. I mean, the light's glowing on her face.
And
her hair
again,
is-
you know, the kissing of Snow White or Sleeping Beauty to wake her up, a little motif there of classical fairy tales.
Yeah. Ah. And he still could have gotten away.
Oh, Sorsha.
Everybody. All the little comedic moments here is just so charming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody's ever been allowed to tell her any of that stuff. Her mother would get rid of them.
Probably.
So this is the first time anybody's ever said that stuff to her.
And he's not doing his cheesy, like, I don't know how he woos the women, but it probably doesn't sound as like corny as this. So he's like not himself, or he's more himself. It's
It's like poetic.
I know he doesn't talk like this. So
Oh, the Outcast Creative is here.
What up?
Hello, Lance. How are ya? Oh, he's got some information. Okay, let me see if I can. I may have to. Let's see if I can.
And gets a kiss in. Yeah.
I throws in a kiss. All right, let's
Here we
see.
go. He is reborn. He's got a
He's got a
sword.
sword now.
Oh, I love that
The
spinning.
greatest sword.
Round
Okay,
the back. Spin.
so
It's very, very Zorro-like because Zorro's very clever, flashy, and even Wesley from Princess Bride, very flashy.
yes.
So I like that he's got that punch.
So good. Look at the way she's looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kale broke the romance bubble.
Yeah, and he lost his sword. No. What's up, KO Joe?
I loved this part.
Mm.
I remember, yeah, we were just like drop jaw, like completely surprised that this was happening. What a cool little piece to add to the story.
Kind of like Temple of Doom. You know how they're on that roller
Yes.
coaster with that thing?
Yeah.
This got me. As a kid, I never wanted to sled until this movie.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm going to go sledding.
Okay, so Lance says, interesting factoid on the UK release, the film had to take several cuts to get a PG certificate. Otherwise, it's going to be a 15.
Yeah, RPG movies in the 80s and early 90s until Ninja Turtles came out and pissed off a lot of parents were very PG-13 content-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Raise the Lost Ark, I think that's PG. And then you see like people melting in that, and it's like, what?
Oh, yeah, yeah. They had to cut that down, definitely.
I don't know if it got re-rated though to PG-13.
Well, I think last week we were talking about the rating for Temple of Doom led up to the PG rating.
Yeah,
PG-13, sorry, PG-13 rating.
yeah.
Didn't necessarily get that, but it led up to it. Laura's like just taking a quick little yawn. She's like, yeah.
This is so cartoony.
Ah,
Look
yeah,
at that.
yeah, 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 yeah. What
So
a
stupid.
cartoon. I love it.
You didn't have to
love it.
be in that. They just put 2 feet in the head.
You know, it comes out like kicking and
Love you, Sosha.
Where's your sword?
Oh boy, the music change, right? Oh God.
Yeah. I like how
Come on, soldiers.
we now know that their land of Morta's area is Nakmar.
You see a bunch of guys galloping towards you in all black.
Yeah, I'll go the other way.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Oh, K Ojo is here. Hi, K Ojo.
Hello.
Eric.
I like how they spell his name too. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, look at Kale in the background. Find the child.
Clever.
Oh, the birds save their lives.
Huh? Hey, did you all see that? Hey, he's starting to like her. I like your chin, lady. Hey.
Maybe you are pretty.
I like your nostrils. What's he looking at?
See, if he would have stayed there, they would have had to deal with Kale. And so
Yeah,
him
they
leaving,
may not have made it out, honestly, because he
Mhm.
took half
yeah,
the Legion or whatever.
yeah.
And they don't know how these guys are. 'Cause I think these guys outnumber her crew.
Yeah. And they have the element of surprise.
Mhm. Her sword is mean too. Look at
I
that.
know, that's you're not gonna survive that. Sorry. That's
Yeah.
pulling out your innards.
Mhm.
There's actually a spiral knife that exists
Ooh, nasty.
that it takes surgeons probably 8 to 12 hours to put your intestines back together if you would get stabbed by that, and by that time you die. It's like the
Yikes.
meanest knife out there. Nakmar army.
I
And those
remember.
mm, go
Oh,
on.
go ahead.
No, I just love the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember, like, some fantasy movies where you can, like, they would stick the sword in the person and then turn it. It's like, "Oh, no!
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, oh, God, no."
Or a few times when they pulled it to get closer to the enemy. Ah!
Oh, that's actually the best. Well, we got 300 and also um Excalibur 1981. That's the
Mhm.
final move of the king. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you stabbed me with the javelin? Bring that sucker closer so I can get
Ooh.
to you and just ugh."
I think that's the one that cinematically made it so dramatic.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's the best version of it.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, by the way, let me see if I can get it pulled up again. Oh no, it they really like her. They threw the weapons down very
I mean, they
quickly.
got to. They know who her mom is.
They're like, "Oh no, go on ahead and kill her. We don't like her anyway."
And it's perfect. Now they're focused on them. They won't see the soldiers of
Yeah,
Gelagorn
yep,
come out.
yep. Perfect, right? Ambush.
Mhm.
Nice. That
Oh,
guy who got hit with the knife had that little cup or pad where the knife goes in like that they use.
by the way, the actor playing Eric is Gavin O'Hurley.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
What else
He
has
did a
he been
great
in?
job.
You
Well, I
know?
know that he was in Never Say Never Again, playing
Oh.
um Kim Basinger's brother, and like she's gorgeous, so
Mhm.
playing her brother, you gotta be good looking. Unfortunately, he had a very small role in that movie, but I know for sure he was in that one. He's been in a couple other things too. That's the one I always remember.
Sounds like she's angry that he didn't mean those words.
Yeah. She's trying to see if he meant those things.
Mhm.
That's why she's
Mm.
there. She could have gotten out of this. Look at her.
Mhm.
She could have gotten out of that. I mean, it wouldn't have been easy, but at least she gives him like a little bit of a like fight. She doesn't like look at all this chemistry.
They're like, "Hey,
Mhm.
well, now that I
Go
see
on
you here."
ahead and give her a kiss.
Looking a little different.
Yo, she punches him in the throat. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, that's
so
savage.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Wow, right
In between the legs. Oh gosh. That's defense, ladies. Quite dirty, you know. Get these fools off you.
Yeah. Throat punch works.
Yeah.
Can't
Scare them.
breathe,
Throw them
can't
at the
fight.
mouth if you have to.
Yeah, you don't want to get punched in the throat.
No.
Look at her. She's still. They're just like, they want each other so bad.
Yeah. They did the romantic lens where the background is all blur.
Yeah.
Their eyes. Cool. You get to see Kale has hunting skills.
Yeah, he's tracking them. Tira's lean. Everything starts at Tira's Lane, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Queen Bavmorda was made queen in Tira's Lane, but then she left to go to her own castle.
It looks like she did some messed up stuff too, because this looks like a magic attack.
She left a spell over these people, encased them in stone. Within the people in stone is her husband, the king. You see him briefly at the end of the movie.
Yeah, because I have a feeling all these people got freed once more. Because usually when you kill a sorcerer or a witch, their powers and spells go away too.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. But it's all off screen. They had filmed some things. They had a scene where Sorcia gets to speak to her father, but they couldn't fit it in. Yeah, I mean the movie's already 2 hours long.
I'm used to 3 hours. Give it to me.
I know, like we need the 3-hour cut. Ron Howard, get back in there and recut this movie. Okay, found some weapons. Okay, he's ready to play. Look at him. He's just loving it. Some armor.
I don't know if I can do it now, but as a kid, I always like spin things and catch them that way because of Man Mardigan.
Oh, cool.
Spin it and then catch it. It's like, I want to be like Man Mardigan.
But you can be.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of distracted right now.
We're about to be attacked.
Well, Brazil is the greatest of all time.
Come on, Matt Mardigan. Oh.
Another cool thing is I collected the toys of Willow, and they were like these just statuesque, like little miniatures of size. I had Man Mardigan. I had Kale. Kale came on a horse. It was a pretty cool set back then.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Kale is on it. He's like, okay, yep, we are. Get a battery. It's not ready.
Giving them all time to prep.
They're cutting down trees with a battering ram.
He's like, yo, the sun's out. I'm wearing all black and it's armor. I got a cape.
Something cool. Listen to the music here. Oh boy.
Now we got
trolls. Nasty. I love the way they kind of like are crawling upside down, like.
Not just that, but this is kind of classic. The first time we see the troll interact is under a bridge.
Yeah.
You know, like trolls are under bridges. Like, I have a riddle for you.
Yeah.
So this is all these classic motifs.
Don't use the wand on that troll. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really
Nasty.
nasty.
And that's something that Roger Rabbit, no, Howard the Duck stop motion gory stuff.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh. Now you know you got troubles, okay, when you throw something in the water and it starts bubbling and smoking.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
this is hilarious. I love this.
Like, yeah, I'm all that.
Yeah, it's like, wow. My reputation precedes me. I love that.
Oh, wow.
Now
See,
we got
that's
some.
why he should have burned it. You never know what it's going to turn into.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very Clash of the Titans. Wait,
Yes.
why is he here? Whoop.
I love this.
Another
So
kind of
great.
Indiana Jones thing where he stopped and then he looks around and he's got to run.
Yeah. A Han Solo moment too.
Hmm.
You know, when he runs towards the
The camera.
no, he runs towards the stormtroopers, and then he starts running the other way, and he's like, "Oh no, they're chasing me now."
Yeah. Oh, this guy got it bad. Oh no, not him. The one that got bitten.
Oh, these monsters were called Cisco and Ebert.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's awesome.
General Kale is actually named after a critic that, you know, kept giving George Lucas's films bad reviews.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
think her name
Harmadra
was
is Hamada.
I think her name was Patricia, I think.
Oh.
Patricia Kale, I think. Um,
He lost his magic acorn.
no. Oh
Oh
no.
yeah, the troll gets it worse than the
Mm.
dragons.
This scene I think could have been just a smidge better, but we get it. Just like in a second.
Oh. Ooh.
He holds on to that piece of wood there.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been a smidge clearer, but it's still good. It's one of those moments you're like, "Oh no, did they get Willow? No, he's safe." Oh. The thing about these things is that they breathe fire too. It's just like it's not even fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But
no.
it also helps Man Mardigan because now all the soldiers aren't focused on him. He can move around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to fight them all at once, so it
Yeah.
works out for him.
This is where she's like, "Oh my goodness, look at that beast." She's a
Uh-huh.
She's like, "I need to have that boy."
Because they're both warriors. They can see their
Yeah.
honesty through fighting, just like how I said when he's got the sword, he's more honest because that's his jam.
Oh, well, I'm sure if there was another princess there, she
Oh well,
would
yeah,
have
of course.
been like,
Woo!
"Yes."
It's like he's got some skills.
Yeah,
He's very strong.
I'm here. Love it. So amazing.
Mm.
Oh, and also this, um, the dragons, they are Phil Tippett's animation. He's really amazing. Kind of took off where Ray Harryhausen left off. Oh boy.
Dang.
Oh boy, she could have killed him right then.
Oops.
Yeah, I like you better more alive than dead, actually.
And she kisses him.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Love that.
So they both kissed each other. He had the tent, she had the dragon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, mouth couldn't open.
All you needed to do was get one of them, and you're good.
Eric has an interesting jousting sword where it covers his whole fist, and then it's just this like long spike.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this long blade.
It's like I forgot what they're called.
It's kind of like a jousting.
Almost, yeah.
Cool. Well, not him, but someone else had it. Whoever had the brownies.
Ooh. Taylor just like cuts through like nothing. It's a Darth Vader character in this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Willow. No. Willow. He's devastated.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
Dude, they're true friends right here because he's looking out for him, you know?
Yeah.
I like that moment.
Yeah. He's adopted the cause, and they're all in this together. Everybody. So good.
Music here.
I have the child. So awesome. I love it, this character so much. I love that, like, masculine, like, just angry.
I mean, you're angry. You gotta say
There's no words. There's no words.
I mean, they don't have our curse words here, so they need something.
Oh boy.
I just remember just how funny those darn brownies were.
Oh man. Like, I cannot like tell you, like, the theater that I saw this at, there, everybody, every time the brownies were in frame, everybody was just gut laughing.
They're kind of like the minions in the Despicable Me movies.
You're
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, because they're high pitched, they're goofy, and they always have these Three Stooges situations knocking.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that's a perfect comparison.
Yeah.
Those little boogers make Universal a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen those movies, and I really should.
I saw Despicable Me 1 and 2. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
The first and the second ones are good. I mean, they're pretty much all good to a point, but the first and the second ones are like the best. And the first Minions movie, because one of the things that's funny about the Minions is that with their little gibberish language, they say words in English, Spanish, and I think Japanese, I think in French. So the kids will hear the babble and then a word they know in their own language. Which is what makes it so funny.
But yeah, they're just like the brownies.
Yeah.
Brownies being brownies and the minions look like Twinkies. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Oh no, I hated this part. I was like, what? How did this happen?
I was like, dang.
Why is he turning into whatever the heck that is?
Yeah.
Now we got transformation sequences like Werewolf in London.
Oh, you know? Yeah. This is good stuff.
Wow.
I don't know why that creeps me out every time.
Come love it.
Willow. You can do it.
Yes. Protect yourself. I was like, man, this is turning into like the Beastmaster or some kind of dark fantasy. What happened to all the laughs that we had before?
I know.
Even her own daughter. And she has a little tear in her, like a little water in her eyes, so it wasn't easy for her to make that decision.
No,
obviously.
it wasn't.
No.
But by doing that, it pushes her even darker and darker into evil.
Yeah.
why she laughed at the end, because she's kind
Yeah.
of enjoying it. What's up, Stunt Brat? Happy to see you.
I Stunt Brat. My sweet retro, Miss Lorena and Koj Hug.
What?
Can't stay, but I got to work on with the brownie Rick Overton on Blind Fury with Rutger Hauer.
Nice.
Oh, for 2
For
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks.
I'll let her get that one.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my God. Kisses. I've got my beautiful Barbie up there that you got for me, and I see her every day. I
Oh,
love her so
wow.
much. So thank you. Thank you. You know how much I love Barbie.
Oh,
I love that.
it.
I
She's
love
like,
that. Yeah.
like, I'm going to destroy this one.
Oh, this is such a crazy scene.
Because it's like he's listening to his heart, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Going ahead. All right now.
I like how he peeked. He's like, oh, crap.
Yeah. So cool.
Nice transition.
Nice. Really cool. Even it actually holds up. It's not like the best transition ever, but it's still like pretty incredible for 1988.
Yeah,
Okay.
88. But like you said, when we were watching Alienoid, you say it's also how they use it, even though it's
Yeah.
not the best. The emotional performance and the execution, sells it
yeah.
to where it's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like we love those Jason the Argonauts and all those stuff, because
Yes.
it's like, the convictions there, the performances there. It's like it's wonderful.
All right, do your thing.
Because you can tell when they're like so
Film yourself.
separate, it doesn't sync up.
Oh, okay. So this ceremony,
There's one of the different babies. I could tell that's not the twins.
ooh, this is the ritual of oblivion, and she has to perform 13
Mm.
rites. So she's
Mm.
on the second rite now. So
Mhm.
she's gonna be doing this for a while.
Oh.
So they have to have 13 rites. It's really cool.
Yeah, because they're
And
trying to banish not just her being, but her soul from being reborn,
mhm,
put around, coming back.
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, thank you, Stunt Brat. Can't wait to get it. Get my Stitch package coming
Hey.
soon.
Oh my God, Stitch! Oh my God! Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna have so much fun.
Stitch is my boy.
Hey.
Aw.
Did you like the trailer of the new one?
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
so looking forward to it. Oh my
And
gosh.
I don't think I've ever seen. Oh, I think I saw it once, a long time ago. I saw Lilo and Stitch. I used to watch the TV show, believe it or not, like a couple episodes of that.
I did too. I
And
loved it.
yeah, wasn't it great?
Mhm.
Or it's just like, what? What's happening?
What's going on?
I was like, I'm not sure about this one. Oh, Kay Ojo says my best friend Harry John Oyo told me about this movie back in the 1990s.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the hard
Let's go.
decisions. I didn't
Dang.
realize how many dead people they had, like, hanging around in the
And
in the
tortured in the
castle.
torture
Oh,
cage.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, like, just hanging around in the castle, like, that's your must have smelled so awful in there.
That's probably why they hung him outside.
Well, they have them outside, but they also have them, like, just hanging around inside the
Mhm.
castle, um, what is it called, that area inside the castle where people walk around? Um,
Oh, I know what you mean, but the word escapes me.
'Cause
Not a
these kinds of
courtyard.
castles, because these kinds of castles are almost like little mini cities.
Mhm. Courtyard?
Yes, but most
Mm.
likely, most likely.
Yeah, Baryon said courtyard too.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
okay, yep. Now we have the proper term to refer to it. We can
Proper
probably write a book on
terminology, right?
Yeah, I'd be like, "The plaza?" It's like
Oh, I love that Kaya's braid is there and
mhm.
gives him the helps to give him the strength to keep going.
Mhm.
Her name reminds me of one of my favorite Bob Marley songs. Got to have Kaya now.
Mm,
Oh, that one I don't know.
yeah, I don't know
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah. Bob Marley and the Wailers, the song Kaya. It's pretty cool.
Interesting. I always thought that this was brilliant, but I always wondered were they able to do this without anybody seeing them do this?
I know, right?
Mhm.
They would have to have dug the holes in the tents and dug deeper.
Oh, you mean they like a tunnel system?
Yeah, because he said he in his village he has a lot of gophers, so that was his plan. Gophers bury.
Ah,
And a lot of even back to Vietnam, all the resistance armies, even today, any resistance for people oppressed, they do cave and tunnel systems to fight back.
oh, interesting. These guys too.
Under the helmet, that was great.
These guys.
The audience just burst into like
Ooh,
tears when this scene.
man, it's about to throw down now.
Oh man, General
That gong
Kale
has
put
a
on.
twisted swastika kind of thing going on. Aw.
See, they have Scotia who knows the castle inside out to guide them
Mhm.
exactly where. I think that's the beauty of this story. Even
Yeah.
the details match up exactly how they should.
Yeah, the heroes have a lot of advantages here.
Yeah,
Dude, that's cold right there.
yeah. The acting to pull that off too was great. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? The reaction. Ah, no.
So what castle defenses, what they would do is they would, boil up hot water, or they would boil up urine even to spill on invaders.
Ew.
It looked like she was, like, boiling up blood or something, so it was like, ugh.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the part that I remember. Like he doesn't actually go in there until the last
Nope.
minute.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because he's still like the novice, the squire,
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
the underdog through and through.
I mean, no. Well, this was important for Sorsha to face her mother.
Mhm. She
Wow,
was
she got
shocked.
it
She's
ugly
gonna say
quick.
something, right?
Ah,
That was neat of her sword.
oh, I always loved that she used her legs a lot because that's the strong area in a woman.
Mhm. A lot of self-defense classes for women utilize that, so you could drop
You have
fast,
to, you
you
have
go around, you could grapple men's legs and hit them where that hurts a lot better. Like,
yeah.
use your abilities to the max.
It's your strongest part of your body. Yeah.
Mhm.
Buzz down. Sorry. I love
Mhm.
Pat Morris
Oh,
so much.
ladies fighting.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
yeah. Round 1.
I think they go harder than freaking Gandalf and Saruman.
You might be right. Ooh.
Dang, they took him out. It looks like that little twisted swastika thing is Bavmorda's symbol, because even on their enemy shields, the Nakma army have that. That's probably like her logo.
Oh. Fire and Ice.
Mhm. Ralph Bakshi's movie.
Great movie.
Wow.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh no.
They had a stuntman or woman do that, and they had a mask of her on him.
Oh, yeah, over her face?
Yeah, that's why around her eyes, if you watch that scene again, it's really dark.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
that makes sense.
Oh,
I always love that part.
dang, this is some magical pro wrestling here. Let's go. Oh, cover her for the camera. She's all laughing.
And she's so darn evil. We're just eating this up.
Uh-huh.
She had it coming.
Even Morta's garb under her outfit remind me of Mumra from
Yes,
Thundercats.
Mamara, yes. I love Thundercats.
Oh wow. I didn't really watch Thundercats as much because I was watching He-Man, and that would
Yeah, I was
come
more
on
in
like
He-Man.
before.
Oh.
So I'd catch like the tail end part of it.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
I
But
was
when they
I was
brought it
crazy
back
enough
with
to
that
watch
more
both of
anime
them.
style, I checked that out.
I saw that one.
It
I
was
heard
so
about it, but I
cool.
haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. And of course, it's Warner Brothers, so they cut it off before it could finish.
Come on, go for it, Willow. I thought this was so crazy. They were just like lightning bolts everywhere.
Dang, now he's got to fight an evil trash can.
Poor Willow.
Dang.
All right,
Oh.
now you're not ready for the skill level yet. No.
Oh, no. Make it.
Oh,
Oh.
I hate that. The slow your move where they get your hand and then they make you stab yourself. Oh, come on. It's not fair.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking Skeletor when I see dude.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, man, Eric's gonna die. I love that part. He's just like,
It's like, I got you.
yeah.
I got you.
Because
Dang.
it goes back to like when Matt Mardigan was in the cage. He says, "Oh, let me win this war for you."
Yeah, it's like what
And
I
it's like,
do.
oh,
Because they have
man.
history, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's the greatest swordsman that ever lived.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. Come on.
See,
Yeah,
there's that
fist.
interesting story he's got. I like that.
Yeah. He's like, come on.
I hear that and I think of Roanoke Zoro from One Piece. Greatest
Oh.
horse ever lived. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, quick moving by Matt Mardigan. Oh, give him a sword.
Oh,
My kingdom for a sword.
it's a sword that matches his armor, too.
Ah, yeah. Whoa. Nice move.
Oh.
But you
When this
always
first
gotta,
premiered,
you gotta always double tap, dude.
yeah. When this first premiered on Disney Channel, when you had to pay cable for have that network, they always cut that scene out. Slicing his
Really?
mask. It was always cut out on the Disney Channel.
Why?
Everything else was kept, but it was like too gory or violent. I always
Oh,
thought that was
come
interesting.
on. That's right, Willow. Use your smarts.
Mm. Oh,
Ah, this
this is a
this
smooth
was
move right here.
yeah. It's like, wow, no, you
Ooh,
didn't
Didn't
see
see it
that
coming,
coming.
did you?
Yeah, yeah,
a little revenge for Eric because that's what he
yeah.
did to
That was
Eric.
Eric. Yep, that's
Yeah.
his weapon. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dude is like, I'm gonna beat the snot out of you
and
while
for
I
Eric,
die.
you're gonna get stabbed with your own weapon, like you did to my boy Eric.
Oh boy,
Oh,
he would have let him die. He like triple killed him.
they cut that part out too in the Disney.
I was like, it took so much to kill this character.
Yeah.
Dang.
She went old school, just punched her in the
It's
face.
like, you
I
know what?
love
This
it.
magic ain't working. I need to just do some
Like
decking right
angry
now.
ladies at Walmart in line.
Give
Mm-hmm.
me the tampons.
You do not want to mess
You
with
cut
them.
mine. I
Oh
was
my
here
gosh.
first.
Oh my gosh. That's the last ham. It's mine.
Where's my coupons? Dang.
Oh,
Everyone with
man.
the racial
And
slurs towards
and this
Evelyn.
is where his courage comes in. He's just
Yeah.
like, you're not
Like,
gonna
oh,
take her.
man. Ah.
I have a magic acorn.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh snap, it's about to happen.
I know. Like, oh, so that's what it do.
Yee.
Girlfriend's like, I used to play with these when I was a kid.
Yeah. She's like, you fool. I'm crushing it at the same time.
Goblins, listen, what?
Oh, that was so like the emperor. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. She's so good.
She said Netherworld, I think.
Yeah,
right?
the netherworld is the place
Mhm.
they are going.
Which I'm a fan of or was a fan until they rebooted it. But the Mortal Kombat universe, they have a realm called the Nether Realm. It's
Cool.
very hellish and very dark and horrible, barbaric and evil and everything.
You know, every good fantasy needs a realm like that.
Mm-hmm. It's like a purgatory realm that's closer to hell than closer to heaven.
He really sold it, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Mm. And he felt pain in his wrist, which what
Yeah.
happens when he does magic or something. But I think he was selling it.
Yeah, he was selling it. She
Yikes.
The
messed
13th
up.
step.
I know.
There's the lightning.
Yeah.
Mhm. I always had a fan fiction that she goes to the Nether Realm and her son is Quan Chi from Mortal Kombat, and they do the same crap.
Oh.
Whoosh! Wow.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they had to take her out like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right in time when he showed up. Hey. Must be so happy they're alive, you know?
Yeah.
Because you never know in these situations who
Oh, yeah.
falls.
Yeah. That's war, you know?
Mhm. I like how Matt Mardigan looks in this because books wise, that's how Aragorn is supposed to look like, I feel.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
He
You're
was
gonna
always
catch the
Oh.
kings so really quickly. Is on for like a second.
Yeah.
There
There he is.
And that's Rozelle's book. No. That's Bad Mortar's book, magical book.
Mm-hmm.
They gave it
Oh,
to Willow.
hers? Oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't have the mean stuff in it.
It has everything in it.
Oh,
Mean
dang.
stuff and good stuff.
Power is his.
Yep. Morta stole it when she was a young girl.
Ah.
Oh, he looks so handsome there.
Yeah, they gave him that handsome shot with the glow.
Yeah.
Dude has my hairstyle.
What a nice shot of the castle and
Yeah.
everything. Clear as
Yeah.
lean and back to its former glory.
I'm glad they touched it up for the Blu-ray release finally when
Oh,
that happened. Because then when you look at it on a big screen, you can see the emblem of the Tiras Lean.
really?
Yeah, on those
Wow.
red flags.
That's so cool.
They put a lot of work into
Wow.
everything.
So amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Billy Barty, man. He learned the trick.
Did it?
Yeah!
Ah!
Hopefully that was Rocky Road ice cream or something.
He left an apprentice and he came back
Mhm.
a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
Yes.
Aw,
I thought
so
this
cute.
was so
It's
sweet.
Me
beautiful.
too.
Oh.
Oh, and the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, you're gonna get teary-eyed.
Yeah, dude. I'm like when I see people sincerely cry, it gets me choked up. I don't know why.
Look at how beautiful that is, though. Their
Mm-hmm.
little village.
Oh,
So real, a little village.
Oh, so nice. There goes the Nelwyn's
so see how the stream is
beautiful.
going down that way? So Willow's home is probably further downwards.
Oh,
Because
downstream.
otherwise she would have hit the village first if he's further back. So you kind of get an idea where he lives.
Yeah.
From this.
Oh, so cool. So cool.
And such
Oh,
a
God.
triumphant ending that they played the
Ending,
party
right?
music of the village here
Yeah.
before they come
So
back. So that's a
great.
nice full circle.
So great. I love it.
Oh,
Let me see if I can remove this guy. Wow, what a wonderful treat. Let's see
Mhm.
anything else. So I'm gonna go back to the top here. I got some messages from Lance that I wanted to read, but we were so engrossed in the movie. He
yeah.
mentioned
Let me fix my light for a second.
oh, sure. And he said that several cuts for violence were made. Willow was the very first time I saw, the first time I saw in the US on my trip in 1988 and went straight to see it opened in UK in the summer of 89. Interesting. And now the openings are pretty much around the same time because we're like right? They pretty much, like, do it, like, within a week or a couple of days. They make sure that a lot
Mhm.
of these, movies come out about the same time, but back then, it would be, like, almost a year or 6 months later that you would get, a movie, coming out, so that is so wild, to see that it came out in '89.
Mhm.
Um and he said that he noticed all the cuts right straight away because in the UK they had to make those special cuts for violence, and it wasn't until the DVD release that the UK got the full version. Oh, that's that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you guys finally got it after all these
Mhm.
years.
After all that.
Yeah, and see. Yeah, any lasting comments from you, Coach J, about the movie? Just a summary or something. Oh, your volume is off or something. You're
oh,
muted.
sorry. You hear me now?
Yes.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
I
Cool.
can hear you right
I was
now.
like, Lorena, you go first. I'm still like, oh, I feel like I said everything.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, I just remember seeing this movie when I was younger and just fascinated and drawn in, by the story, especially with the story, because you gotta love a story about an underdog. He's the
Yeah.
smallest guy in the village. Nobody really respects him. Except his wife, and all of a sudden this is the situation that he's put in, and he's willing to do anything to protect this, to protect this baby. And it's like, okay, we're on a quest and everything, and as you go along you pick up like more and more, people lose people and all that, but it's such a great fantasy story that draws you in. You want to know what happens next, what happens when these people decide, yeah, Willow's not worth protecting. We're gonna go and leave. And it's like, well, who's he gonna run into next? And he runs into
Yeah.
Mad Mardigan, and it just goes on from there. So I just remember loving the story. You see how Willow as a character, how he grows throughout
Oh yeah.
this entire journey. And yeah, and it's fun. I'm not really a big huge fan of fantasy, but I loved this one, probably because it kind of reminded me of The Hobbit a little bit. The animated version, not the
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
Yes. The like I was looking at the clothing and I was like, oh yeah, this really feels like a Hobbit type village from the animation. And even the design of the
Yeah.
costumes.
It's like
Mhm.
all happy, it's the hobbits were always happy, and and all that. And it was just fun just seeing how they live. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film for so many reasons. And I know some like younger kids, they will still sit and they will watch this film because
Yes.
it's just so engaging, which makes me really angry what Disney did to it when they came up with the Willow series and finally,
Oh.
took it away as they needed to. We do not need to know that ever really existed. This is a masterpiece, honestly.
Yes, yes.
So
And
you saw the whole series? Because I didn't even touch it. I was
No, I tapped out after 2 episodes because I couldn't take it
Ooh.
anymore.
oh, you did watch it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Just didn't seem like it was going to be up my alley. So, I mean, didn't look like it was about Willow. So I just,
Mm.
No, it wasn't, and they really denigrated Willow as a character. What they did with
Aw.
Willow, what they did with,
oh,
they basically made Mad Mardigan like a deadbeat dad. Sorsha basically talked down to Willow the whole entire time. I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Oh,
Not Willow. Yeah,
no.
yeah, that's what they
Oh,
did.
our hero that we just saw just now, like
Yes,
the underdog that was
after
bullied
everything
and
they've been
treated.
through and they bonded.
That's
What?
not
this is.
No.
right.
So
Well,
now
I'm
you
glad it was.
understand how pissed off
Oh, that hurt
when
my
I
feelings
saw
hearing it.
That
I
hurt.
was so angry because I was just like, Willow was literally the hero of the last, of the story,
Yeah.
Adventure.
and thought,
Mm.
it was, oh my gosh, it was awful. It was awful. That's why I did so bad, because it's just like this does not look like the Willow
Wow.
that we know of from the film.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Dang.
and so going forward, I think if anybody and there's still an opportunity to do things with this franchise. It's just been a little bit mishandled, if you can say that. But I mean, that's a true shame because we didn't have a lot of people still alive from that were left over. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's pretty awful that they did not seem to really adhere to the lore or the spirit of Willow. That I mean, what people loved about the story was the spirit of Willow, which is a story that had comedy.
Yes.
And it was lighthearted. There were serious moments and truly evil characters, but there were also, um, Willow had a chance to grow, and so now he's grown into this wizard or this incredible sorcerer. This would be his time to mentor maybe other people.
Mm.
But Laura Dannon, but I don't know how they went with the story. So I just it's a shame that it just ended up being a tax write off or something to that effect, where you can't even
Mm.
find it anymore. You can't even find it anywhere.
No, they
Um,
needed that.
yeah, it's just really
Ah,
sad.
a
But
shame of talent.
I want to before we so did you have, Koji, a little summation of what you thought of the movie?
I love this movie. This is one of those movies for me. Is in like my personal top 20. It's like perfection. Everything just hits right on everything. And like I said, my personal thing when I moved from Northern California to Southern California, it made everything I was going through a little bit better because there's a new world, something to get excited about with all the changes going on in my life in 1988. So that meant a lot. And it's one of those films that got me interested in filmmaking because I was like, whoa, this genre, you can still add to the genre, do more. Because you said, Lorena, you're not really big into fantasy. I'm a little bit more into fantasy and sci-fi. It's like they're neck and neck every now and then. But just Willow show me how you could kind of go about fantasy in a realistic, gritty setting.
Yes.
You could also have it very modern, like their expressions were very modern. We didn't get so much of the English accents. And then, because you got some people in the Elwyn village, they always be like, "Sir, bring forth the foes." They talk like that medieval times over the top. But then you also got another guy of that village going, "Hey, where's your pig?" It's like a good mixture of both. And I like that. That brings that little modern take to fantasy that we would see done in Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, or even First Night with our actor for Joker. I'm forgetting his name, which blasphemy. First Night with actor for Joker. Someone help me out here. Heath Ledger.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of like guilty pleasure, but it had that energy. Or even like King Arthur Knight, the recent one with Charlie Hunnam, that had that like modern take to fantasy stuff, which I kind of like. So it kind of inspired me to be interested in how I go about my film projects and what I like in storytelling, and to breathe new life into the fantasy genre. That like we said before, it gave us that style of that we would see in Lord of the Rings. So and it feels like it touched on everything, like Star Wars, He-Man, this and that, and little elements here and other folklore and fantasies. It's just all encompassingly great, because I like movies that are gritty with texture, a lot of world building, but they do bring the lightheartedness because the characters bring it. It's not like forced into the project or making fun of itself. Like I think some things take forced comedic routes. Everything was contained within the world. So I just love the world building, the performance, the music, everything structurally as a film and as a fan. It has everything in there. It's great. Like I said, I enjoy this with my Zorro. So it's like the Antonio Banderas ones. Like I watch those three. I watch Willow, then Mask of Zorro, then Legend of Zorro, and then I'm like, "Woo, that was a good." Woo. So this is great.
Yeah, it's so surprising because that those movies actually were really good. I enjoyed those two Banderas movies. So I put a couple things in the chat, and I'm still putting a couple more things. But
another favorite movie, Romeo Must Die. Oh, snap!
Yes.
I found out about that last night when I was looking at my alerts. I was like, "Oh, that's coming up."
Yeah. So if you guys, I put in, I did do a review for Willow, and you can check out. I have a lot more details and information, complete deep dive into the lore and all that stuff. All that nerdy stuff that I like doing, and it's on that video right there. And then in an hour, we're gonna head over to Lorena Creole's channel, and we're gonna watch Romeo Must Die with Jet Li and Aaliyah. Amazing Aaliyah. It's going to be so much fun. If you're an Aaliyah fan, this is going to really give you a big treat. And I haven't seen the movie. I always wanted to see the movie. So I'm excited. Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh,
I know. I
love Aaliyah
so
much to this day. Still my crush. And then Jet Li is one of my favorite actors. It's just and it's captures that 90s, that mid area.
It so does. I would rank it up there with
Old School, Destiny's Child, which is Chef's Kiss.
Yeah, you
Wow.
were saying that you rank it up there with New Jack City?
With like the 90s movies, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
And
you're such a nerd.
that's a movie. It can get heavy sometimes with New Jack City.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so that's happening. I'm gonna you guys already know my rundown of the movie. Love it, love it, love it. I just I wish they had done something incredible with the series, but I still believe somewhere deep in my heart somebody's going to write an amazing script for something, and we might see it one day, or at least something set in that world. So let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. So I want to make sure to highlight everybody. Lorena Creole's channel is the link is in the description. And did you have anything else you wanted to plug besides our watch party later on?
No, that's it. I'm taking Sunday off, so
Good for you.
pretty much it. Although I
Hey.
will say, earlier today on my channel, I did Resort Recon live stream, and we talked all about Epic Universe. I've been there.
Okay.
Actually, Ron and I were there along with a whole bunch of other vloggers at Epic Universe on Thursday. So we just
Okay.
had a stream where we just broke down some of the video that I took, answered questions, and just had a great time nerding out in this awesome theme park. So please do give that live stream a replay watch.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay. I have to myself because I, of course, getting ready for this and doing some other random editing. Because next week, you guys are going to get members are going to get early access to an incredible talk that I had.
Oh.
4 hours of incredible talk. I mean, I was like, okay, maybe I should cut it down. I'm like, no, this is just it's getting juicy and juicer. And I had it with Douglas A. Burton and Keith
Ah.
Robinson, and so it was just like massive. And the movie that we were talking about was Ex Machina. So members get that first, and then about a week or so later, it may end up in your feed if you're subscribed. So do look out for some new content coming out for subscribers for sure. I also wanted to say, if you guys are subscribed, definitely to Lorena, definitely hit up that live stream. I am as well. I'm going to leave a comment on it as well to let her know that I watched it. And then also, let's see. We'll get to Koj. Koj, any new things happening on your channel this week that you maybe want to, or any kind of ads you want to say for your channel?
Sure, thank you. I got my art streams coming back. I took a break from that. I got more of my podcast, gameplay content. Also, that's my usual. So that's coming soon. And I am working on my web series for my other sister channel or sub channel. And that's
Mhm.
going to debut much later, but that's a big thing. And I keep on talking about it. And I'm going to
Yes.
start doing vlogs. So just stuff to
Okay.
look into, but definitely the usual podcast, my opinions, reactions to stuff, reviews, watch parties, movies. But I also have my Super Sentai, the original Japanese Power Ranger stuff with Bat Channel coming
Ooh.
up, where we watch that, and
Oh, cool.
we continue with the Korean and Asian cinema watch
Yes.
parties and my art streams. So that's one thing you could look forward to.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what you have planned next because
I got that.
oh
I
yeah,
have I have an addiction. It's called K-dramas.
oh yeah, okay, okay. We
Me
all need
too.
to talk because I'm
Yes.
getting into them, and it's like what? And then I got dragged into C dramas as well, which I was like, what?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you and my mother.
What
She loves the
happened?
sea dramas. Some of them I
Okay.
can't. It's like, ooh.
Well, I like the fantasy ones of
Oh
the
yeah, those are good.
in the ancient times kind of thing. For this, I also just put down Koj's link to his
Ah,
channel
thank you.
so you guys can go ahead and subscribe or check it out. Check out the channel, and see what you like there. And then what I have next for next week is Teen Wolf, guys.
Oh, wow.
Michael J. Fox. This is going to be a lot of fun. What a fun short movie. It's not that very long either. Very lighthearted, and I'm really into that kind of thing these days. Just to keep the mood light and let's have some fun with movies. We got a lot of movies coming up in May. So look out for any posts that I may have about that. And I also wanted to. You said, Koji, you said you had a birthday coming up. I think you sent something to me.
Oh yeah, it's on one of your watch parties, the 17th.
On the
May
17th.
17th.
We're gonna be doing.
On the 18th, I think is something you're doing. Was it The Last Dragon?
Yes, The Last
When is
Dragon.
no, I don't want to miss that one.
Yeah, I can't miss
Oh,
that
you
one
want?
either.
Okay, all right. I got you on that one. And so, I'll put Koji. You sure you want to spend your birthday hanging out with us?
Yeah.
All right,
Usually
so
I do
I
a
got
stream,
that.
but I can't find any having some scheduling conflicts. But
Okay.
for a movie that I love, that's a classic, no problem. Bruce Leroy.
Showing up.
I actually have a shirt of that where it's like a promo of their match that they're gonna fight. It looks like a pro wrestling, but it's Bruce Leroy versus showing up.
Wow.
I gotta find it. I'll rock it for that day.
Oh, cool.
If I can find it in time.
Oh man, absolutely gonna. I hope you'll wear it for that day, or a birthday shirt that that says something fun and exciting. So look, I think we're all set here. It's an hour to go over to Lorena Creole's channel, and I don't want to miss it. I also want to get something to put in the tummy tum, and so guys, without further ado, I bid you adieu, and remember to stay retro and to stay nerdy. Bye, everybody.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.
In the neon light she stands, retro girl with nerd commands. Memory lane she takes your hand to the past where good times land. Pixels glow and screens do hum, hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come, nerdy world where we're from. Retro logo leads the way, in the night to yesterday. All the nerds come out to play, she's the light, won't go away. Filming movies on rewind, good old days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right, retro glow in neon lights. Guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, Wonders days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right. Retro glow